Sports Encyclopedia. We at Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut.
Coach Chev,
Yeah.
You at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to the conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lacking. Like better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so fast you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
It was Merciless Monday, but I got my work boots on. I got my motherfucking work boots on, man, because it's Merciless Monday. I'm taking no mercy today. So mark that down, pound that like, subscribe, become a member if you're not one. I got time today. What did I say? I got time today. Yeah, I do got time today. So hopefully you got time with us, as Big Smitty will join us right here in a few minutes. On this Merciless Monday on a loaded show. Big Matt McChesney will hop in here. Coach Chev, after another big win, 7 victories there at Northeastern State, most in school last 20 years. And, of course, it's E-Dub, Eric Weddle, Super Bowl champ Monday, plus Shaun King, Little King, as we like to call him, as he will be here live in studio this Friday and be here for Football Palooza. So make sure you subscribe and become a member on Patreon, because we'll be having Football Palooza all weekend long. Steve Kim, myself, Shaun King. See if Smitty pulls up. Smitty pulled up last weekend. We didn't really have a party, though. We just had a regular, just whatever was here. So Smitty drove out. Shout out to Smitty for coming out. Contrary to belief, he just came out. See, y'all thought he had to come out for something else. He just came out and kicked it. No bitches, no nothing. We're just chilling. 4 or 5 of us. That's it. Ate some food, drink. Smitty was sick, though. It was kind of like, the downer. It's kind of a downer. But we'll bring it up with Smitty and let him address it and defend himself on that. But Texas Tech beats undefeated BYU convincingly 29-7, showing that D-line money is worth it. Oregon hangs on at Iowa. LSU keeps it close, but Bama prevails. And Texas A&M dominates Missouri. Indiana struggled in Happy Valley, needed a miracle play. But does that wrap up Mendoza's Heisman campaign? Virginia and Louisville keep Miami alive. Take a listen what I really just said. Virginia and Louisville keep Miami alive in the college football playoff discussion. And Nebraska starts the homie son. Straight out of Hub City, Comp Down's finest, TJ Lateef, as he looked good as he held on to beat UCLA at the Rose Bowl in front of his home crowd, homeboys. Pavia and Vandy holds on in overtime versus Auburn, and the Heisman race heats up between him and Mendoza, in my opinion. The Cleveland Guardians, the baseball team that used to be the Indians, have 2 players arrested in a betting scandal that is just continuing to shake up pro sports and proving how greed has possibly ruined professional sports forever. The NBA, college hoops, and now this, Major League Baseball. You got a problem. Stay tuned, because I believe it's just the beginning, in my opinion. The NFL slate yesterday was decent as the Colts held on in overtime versus the Falcons overseas on a 6:30 a.m. Pacific time slate. Jonathan Taylor, longest run in his career, and he's showing everyone why quarterbacks may not be a lock for MVP this year. The Bills look horrific versus the Dolphins after beating the Chiefs last week, and now look like this. The Bills, you're in trouble. Lamar and the Ravens pull away from the Vikings, plus the Giants choke to Gallup and the Bears as Gallup wins with his feet. The Jets win their second in a row versus Cleveland after trading half their football team last week. Addition by subtraction? We'll discuss it. New England takes over the AFC East by beating Tampa Bay. Baker, where have you been? Oh, that's right. You are who I said you were. The Steelers took on the Chargers right here at SoFi, Smitty's backyard. He made a left right there on Prairie, came down, and he was at the game in the back of the game, watching the game, and they couldn't have looked worse. Aaron Rodgers, that was the single worst performance I've ever seen from you. Ever. You look disinterested, horrible body language, look like you should have made me a sandwich. The Texans look horrific for 3.5 quarters. And then the Jags jagged. As the Texans rally behind Davis Mills to beat the Jags. The Rams took on the 49ers in Frisco. Healthy versus the Niners. Bad roster, banged up. And the Rams showed what the Rams should have showed 3 weeks ago, as they dominate with over 400 yards total offense, and Matthew Stafford throws another 4 touchdowns, 3 games in a row with 4 touchdowns. He leads the league in passing yardage, passing touchdowns, and he's probably the front runner for MVP. All right, now let's dive into this real quick before I bring Smitty in. This quarter's coverage topic that is continuing on social media is basically, to me, comical, and it's what the word is, diabolical. This quarter's coverage, and it's being pushed by Kurt Warner, Cam Newton, Dan Orlovsky, Mina Kimes, and everybody else who are taking settled jabs at me by using their platforms to protect and defend Mina Kimes. That's the diabolical part, and straight comical. I find it hilarious that you continue to poke the bear. Oh, by the way, I am the bear. FYI, I got time today. Oh, yeah. I got time, motherfucker. You best believe it. The Colts threw a ball versus match cover 0. Smitty trolled me and put a video out there. And if you tag quarters on anything, it blows up and goes viral. So basically, Smitty put a video out there like, hey, man, quarters, JB. Anyway, the nobodies online jump on it, and they automatically, who don't know football, think that it was quarters. And Pierce just makes a fucking jump ball play versus double coverage in the end zone. But I got a question. How is that over the top when the coverage was on top? Number one and number two. That's the first thing I had today. Number two, players make plays versus all coverages. Do you know that, all you former players out there, you guys do know this, right, Cam? Dan, I know you ran out the back of the end zone and shit, but you do know that big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. You do understand that you did and executed what the play call was coming from the coach, correct? I want to reiterate, coach, you were the player. I haven't seen anyone coach. Kurt Warner, I haven't seen you coach anybody. Maybe your kids in the backyard or something. Dan, I haven't seen you coach a motherfucking soul. Cam, come on, homie. You my boy. We talked, but you coach 7-on-7, dog. You damn near scrapping in every one of those. So you ain't really coaching nobody. I've done both, albeit only a practice squad guy in the league. But guess what? I still got a paycheck. I played in Europe, played arena, and of course I played college of all levels. So the basics are fully comprehended on my end. Are they on yours? Or did you just execute the fucking play that was told you to do? See, I expanded on what football was, and I've done it over 20 plus years, actually coaching in the schematical side of it, the fundamental side of it, developmental side of it. Have you? I can draw up 40 quarter beaters on the board. Why do y'all keep getting on the board drawing up concepts? Did you guys listen to the fucking discussion? I said the weakness of the coverage is in the flat. Number 3 specifically. Y'all keep drawing up fucking quarters beaters. Like I don't know how to draw up a fucking quarters beater. By the way, I can draw up 40 quarters beaters. Then I can go draw up 40 match cover 0 quarter beaters. Then I can go up and draw 40 palms beaters. And then I can get up and draw 40 cover 2 man beaters. Then I can get up and draw 40 cover 4 true quarter half beaters. Then I can get up and draw 40 cover 3 beaters. Oh, and then I'll get up and draw 40 cover 0 beaters. But unfortunately, that wasn't the conversation we had. 2 weeks later, because you cats want to continue to poke the bear, we'll continue on because I got time today. Oh, yeah, I do got time. So since you all want to be petty and share every deep ball completion in NFL history all of a sudden and talk about its quarters, what about all the deep ball interceptions that we've seen where number 3 in the flat is wide-ass butt fucking naked? Can we show all those? Can I show all the third receiver in the flat when y'all throwing deep and getting picked all weekend long that I saw? Well, we'll show some of them. Yeah, I got time today. You cats stop defending your girl, dog. Hey, Cam, I know you work for the corporate conglomerate, homie, but you're a real one. Stop defending her, homie. It's a bad look. Remember, I'm from Compton, homeboy. Y'all got me fucked up. Stop defending this broad just because she's your homegirl. It makes y'all look weak and simpish. Real talk. Respectfully, of course. But what do I know? What I do know is my Far East Sider, 317. LeBron hairline having, AR5 defending. Lamar Jackson loving. Caitlin Clark jocking, and the new Indiana Jones loving. My main man, Big Smitty, joins the show. You didn't do that last week.
8-2.
You didn't do that last week.
What?
You didn't do that last week. Why?
Homie, we don't live in the past. We live in the present, and we
lost. I got it.
About the future.
So is it fair to say you're a fair weather fan?
We plan today for tomorrow, homie. And right now, today, we're 8-2, and tomorrow is looking beautiful. Indiana Jones, blood in his mouth. Nasty, getting beat up, spitting blood on the field, drives down the field for the game.
White boy, white.
And then JT, Jonathan Taylor, the best running back in the NFL. I told you, Jason. I told you, Chat. I told you, Kenneth Green, TJ Riddell, Jason. Yeah, look at Danny Dimes. He's a psycho.
That's white boy. That's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, we're different. I mean, you don't understand.
Psychopath, homie.
Yeah, that's what we do.
The blood woke him up. The blood made him want to play better.
That's the only. I'm gonna be honest on the record right now while you're going through your intro. Only white mom I fuck with.
Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Jones. Yep. Only white mom I fuck with.
He's a dog. He's a dog. But the best player in the NFL, the true MVP, is
Matthew Stafford.
Jonathan Taylor, homie.
Huh?
Jonathan Taylor, homie, is the true MVP.
Matthew Stafford, I thought.
32 carries, 244 yards, 7.6 average, 3 touchdowns. He also had 3 catches for 42 yards, and he broke the great Edgerrin James franchise rushing touchdown record yesterday, man. So clap it up for JT. He is now number 1 in Colts history. And Edgerrin James commented underneath the post and put the gold jacket, solidifying who JT is, homie. We cooking like hot grease. Every football game ain't going to be pretty, Jason. You know NFL, you know football. Sometimes you got to win those nitty-gritty games, and we did that. And I'm so excited to be a Colts fan. What's going on, baby? What's going on, chat? We got a great show loaded for y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe, and become a member today.
You didn't like Danny Dimes when the trade went down, but we showed that video. I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but I'm trying to figure out.
Real quick, I'm sorry. I'm saying one more thing. I'm glad you brought that up. I need y'all, since y'all like to pull in receipts, pull in the receipts before the season when I told y'all that Caleb Williams and the Bears would be a lot better than what y'all think. Pull in the receipts when I said the Bears would actually surprise JB and surprise a lot of y'all with Ben Johnson being there and that Caleb Williams would have a better. Pull in those receipts because the Bears, quiet as kept, is playing good football right now. Caleb Williams is looking damn good at quarterback right now. He's doing what he needs to do at the quarterback position to win games. At the end of the day, win, baby, just win. And I called that before the season started. So all y'all in the chat who love to pull receipts and try to call my bluff, oh, that's cool. I take that on the chin. but take the other shit when I'm right too, homie. Keep it consistent. Go ahead, Jason.
The problem is you're only right like one time, and then it's kind of, people call it luck. That's the only difference. See, I'm right a lot, and I got a lot of receipts. You're right like one time, and then people think it's lucky. So that's why, in fairness to them. But great point. You did pick the Bears. My eyes work, like you say. He won with his feet yesterday. Good job winning. We're going to dive into that game specifically. But as I say, not sustainable. Because if you don't know how to play from the pocket, eventually he's going to bite you. And that's what Caleb Williams did yesterday. But they won, and they continue to win. And we're going to dive into that poll question as it refers and pertains to the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams. Smitty, let's dive right into the quote of the day. We got a loaded show today. It is Merciless Monday, and I'm taking no mercy, Smitty. I don't know if you're on Cam's side, Mina's side, or my side. Don't really matter. I got time today. So we're going to dive into it. Because it continues to be a discussion out there in the world about this whole quarters thing.
I hear you.
I got new quarters merch dropping today on the Coach AB show on store. CoachABstore.com. Yeah. Coach AB Store. We got some new quarters merch. We got shout out to everybody about to make me a Sandwich shirt because those things are selling like hotcakes. Shout out to you guys for buying them. Smitty, where you at? Where'd you go? And then we're going to do some quarters t-shirts today. I got time today, though. Definitely got time today. Maybe it's like quarter after.
Thank you, Jay.
Quarter after. I got time today, a quarter after. But, hey, quote of the day. Brought to you by BetUS TV. Smitty, today's mighty oak is just yesterday's nut who held its ground. I don't think nobody even knows it. Listen, I don't think none of you guys are going to grasp it, so I'm going to say it again.
Okay.
Because for the audio listeners, I don't think you realize what I said.
Okay.
All the micro in the chat, guarantee don't know what I've said.
Right.
They may know what I said, Smitty, and heard me. They don't listen and they don't grasp. They don't grasp what I said.
Right.
Today's mighty oak is just yesterday's nut who held its ground, homie. Motherfucker buried his 10 toes in the motherfucking sand, homie. He stood tall like JB does on social media to all the trolls and all the mean time.
Top 5 alert, top 5 alert, top 5 alert. That's fire, homie. That's fire, homie. Everybody got a foundation. Everybody.
Did you say top 5 the second time I said it, or?
It was already top 5. I didn't want to cut you off, though. You were in your zone. You're cooking. So I didn't want to cut you off. Respectfully.
Got you. Shout out to you.
Appreciate it.
Contrary to belief, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you head over today. Use our promo code Coach JB. We'll give you some picks for the Monday night game tonight. Packers, Eagles should be an interesting one. Smitty, you might have another alert. He who slings mud generally loses ground.
Ding, ding, ding. Top 10 alert, top 10 alert. That's fire, homie. Because if you throwing mud, the mud is what you standing on. Like, that's your foundation. Now you shaky. Now you losing ground. Now you backpedaling.
Think about it. Cam, Dan Orlovsky, he kicked up his mud when he ran out of the end zone, but Mina, Mina's like, damn. Mina, you got some explaining to do. Mina, you got some explaining to do. Mina, where you at? Make me a sandwich, motherfucker. Where you at? Your ass is on a fucking, you got some explaining to do. Lauren, where you at, Lauren? I need you to come in and break down. Is Mina going to court? She got to go to court. She wrote a hit piece, lie about my 3 babies. And then threw up some felony bullshit charges on me. Karma's a motherfucker, homie. Karma's a real thing, Smitty. You say it every day. If you're a God-fearing man, homie, you say karma's a real motherfucking thing, ain't you? Shit. You got caught up. FBI be knocking at your door. Mrs. Kimes? Do you know a guy named Stephen A. Smith? Yes. We know you don't know what the fuck quarters is, but you know what solitaire is? What the fuck is solitaire? What did you do? Oh, you got some explaining to do today. I'm going to be on your motherfucking bumper. I'm on your bumper. Shit. All gas, no brakes fucking with me. Yeah. You poked the bear today, motherfuckers. Smitty, poll question. Answer it quick because I'm ready to go. You got 1 second. Is Ben Johnson Coach of the Year?
No. But he's in a conversation right now.
I like that answer, homie.
It's
too fast. Too fast.
You said I got 1 second.
You're right, but it was too fast. That means you already preconceived notioned it because you read it.
I did not read it. I had no idea. I
don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Coach of the Year is Shane Steichen. So it's common sense. Is that easy?
First of all, they struggled yesterday versus Atlanta Falcons
I don't
team.
want to hear about none of that shit. The fucking Bears struggled. If Jackson Dart doesn't go out, they lose that game.
I thought you just defended Caleb, though.
What?
You just defended Caleb, though.
I did, but too late to be true. If Jackson Dart don't go down, they might lose that game.
They should have lost the game. The game was over.
My point is, Shane, nobody in the world thought the Colts would be the best team in the NFL coming in this year. Even you didn't believe that. And you're a guy who believed in Daniel Jones. So let's keep it all the way 1,000. Chat, be real. Did y'all think the Colts would be this good? I didn't. Let's be real. So the fact that they're the best team in the NFL by record, and if the playoffs started right now, we would get a bye and just go to the divisional round off the bat. No wild card at all. And you see that we're the number one offense in the NFL, which is an actual fact. And you see that Indiana Jones having the best year that he's ever had in his career. That's an actual fact. These are not opinions. These are not emotions. These are facts that I'm giving you. Then the fact of the matter is that Shane Steichen should be Coach of the Year. It's that simple. But I love what Ben Johnson is doing with the Bears, as I alluded to earlier. I love that he's turning his Bears organization around. He should be a finalist. He should be in the conversation if they continue to do what they're doing. But at the end of the day, he's not above Shane Steichen. We got to start rewarding the guys who are actually winning. You say that. When you list your top coaches and shit like that, you be like, hey, man, at the end of the day, I got to put Ryan Day on there. I got to put Andy Reid. Because we never give the guys who are actually winning the praise. Shane Steichen is winning at the highest level, winning the most. I put him there.
Well, Vrabel's also winning and took over a much worse franchise in much worse shape. You can argue that. So here's the thing. It's a debate. That's why it's a poll question.
Patriots won a Super Bowl way more recently than we have.
Yeah, it's a debate and it's an opinionated one, and that's why it's called a poll question.
Clear throw on me.
It's a fire starter. We get the show going that way. At the end of the day, Vrabel's done, I think, a magnificent job, and I don't think anyone had them leading the AFC East right now. Number one. Number two, the job that McDonald's done in Seattle has to be recognized. McVay has to be recognized, and I would argue your boy, even though for what they've done, because here's why I look at things, and I'm not a Shanahan guy, but I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna pay homage to Caleb Williams if he does well, and Caleb Williams is the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. They're 6-3.
Are you gonna start saying his real name? Like, I think he's earned that respect.
No, he's still gay.
No, for real shit though. Like, as man to man, if the Bears 11-6 or some shit make the playoffs, call that man Caleb Williams and stop disrespecting him.
Well, he had a pink horseshoe earring in yesterday that I noticed, and I couldn't unnotice it.
But his name is his name though, right?
But I'm saying, homie, you got to see this earring. If anyone didn't catch it, I was watching him on the sideline. He had like a pink, like, you know those ones the girls wear that are impressed into the earlobe.
Yeah,
I couldn't unsee it. Is that what y'all say? You can't unsee it.
That's what you just said it. So I guess that's what
I know, but that's the young guys. The people say that shit.
Not my generation, but I hear you.
Yeah, I can't unsee it or whatever.
I'm doing 32, so I don't know.
Yeah, I can't unsee it. So he had an impressed, like pink earring. Okay, I can't unsee that. So
you keep saying that though.
Yeah, it's unseeable. So
dream about it last night.
Like damn near, I should have.
Yeah.
And then McVay, I don't think he's getting enough credit. They're 2 plays away from being 10-0. Let's be real. Let's be real. You want to be honest? You about to talk coach
fucking being 7-3.
By the way, they have the same amount of losses as your team, and they beat your team. How is he not Coach of the Year? So anyway,
he has an all-time roster. He has the best roster in the NFL. Behind the Eagles.
The best roster. I thought the Ravens had it. I thought the Eagles and the Ravens, homie.
Behind the Eagles, he does.
But you said the Eagles and the Ravens start the year had the best.
That's their roster on paper.
That's what you said. You said the Ravens were great.
On paper, Eagles and then the Rams on paper.
Are
you kidding me?
I got another poll question.
What are you talking about?
Are we ready to give up on the J.J. McCarthy experiment? Because he's fucking horrific. Where's Shaun King at? Shaun King made me a sandwich. Yeah, make me that bullshit. Brian Thomas and J.J. McCarthy need to get together and go fucking in that dark room with Aaron Rodgers and them and do that fucking ayahuasca retreat. Because you both are shitty. You're both shitty. You are shitty. If you could just throw a fucking hitch ball, homie, you beat the fucking Ravens yesterday. I tried to tell y'all about these quarterbacks, homie. You fucked up. Minnesota, and I'm here for it. I told you I'm here for it. I'm on your bumper too. I hope you guys just fucking fall out of all NFL. Yeah, you go to USFL. You motherfuckers are horrible. You fucking shit. You get Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's in the MVP discussion right now today. Daniel Dimes in the MVP discussion today. You had both of them. Both of them. Both. So they had both of them on their roster last year. I can't say it enough, Smitty. I can't get over the fact that they had both of them. Like, literally, not could have had them, Smitty.
They had them.
They literally, one was on the roster holding clipboard.
For the cheap, too, though. For the cheap.
Daniel Dimes would have signed for $15 million this year for the Minnesota Vikings.
3-year deal.
And you'd be like 8-2 right now. You'd be 8-2 right now.
How you think Justin Jefferson feel right now, homie?
Justin Jefferson damn near don't even want to go after anybody on an interception. They threw a pick. I'm over stood right there and just watch. He's like, I ain't going after it. Like, the shit is diabolical. Is that what you call it? Diabolical. Anyway, Trell, I've said Sirianni's done a great job, but like right now,
y'all roster too good, Trell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love that he does. He's always winning, and if he's back in there again, I'll tell you again, man, he got him back again. Like I think he's unsung hero of that organization. Sure. But having said that, Ben Johnson left, took over a team that fired their coach after 2 years, like Eberflus, and we're seeing why Eberflus was fired because look at the Dallas Cowboys defense. That's where Eberflus is, by the way. Damn. Eberflus is in Dallas, and he's horrible. Eberflus damn near should get out of football.
He remind me of you, like I always say, whatever you touch goes to shit. Same thing with him. Like as a coach, whatever he touches goes to shit.
Yeah. What's going on, Smitty? Before we get into the show, what's going on with the Buffalo Bills?
I don't know, but they fucked my parlay up though.
You know, fuck me last night.
I got everything right.
I was gonna show my shit, homie, because I was here with Ruben and my other homeboy. We were watching my homeboy. We were sitting here watching, and I picked a fucking. As Bailey calls it, a lotto ticket.
Yeah.
Homie, I damn near won $20 to win $27,000. I damn near won it. Guess who fucked me?
Who?
Steelers.
Who else? I ain't gonna lie. The Steelers fucked me, but the Bills had already fucked me, so I didn't watch the game for real last night.
I picked Miami to win because Miami was +8. So
you picked the point. You picked the point.
Yeah, and okay. As soon as it was 16-0, I knew I won because I was up 24-0.
I picked the Bills straight up though. I'm like, ain't no way in hell they won the last 6 times. Ain't no way in hell you gonna pick the Dolphins on the Bills side. I guess the Dolphins are good now. Clap it up for Mike McDaniel. No, for real.
So wait up. They got rid of the GM and changed the whole get out?
Yeah, they got rid of the fucking what's it called, baby? The Papa Shot. They removed the Papa Shot.
Homie. Oh yeah.
And they rolled it now. That's the answer. We've seen it multiple times. NFL teams, if you are struggling, remove the games from your locker room and you will start winning. They look good. Tua look better. Fucking Michael down. Everybody's Devon A-Chain, fucking
A-Chain.
Everybody's running back in the NFL. Like they're just rolling on. Like it's crazy. Tyreek Hill goes down there and they're better.
Tua had 2 touchdowns like this. I'm watching the game. It's 13-0 right out the gate. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on here? He's finding Weddle. He's fucking. Buffalo has a problem. I believe the Buffalo Bills have the worst rush defense in football. I think statistically and just looking at them, they're fucking horrific on the run side of defense.
Yeah,
I don't understand what the deal is. But now it's funny how that thing happens because last year, they're in the mix. They beat the Ravens. They're in the thing. Sean McDermott talking about getting an extension, and he's the guy. And then today, if you go on anything and just pull up Bills, fire McDermott. And it's just that's the business we're in, man. Cold as the dope game. It's as cold as the dope game. They want McDermott out. 3 weeks ago, they wanted Harbaugh out. Now they want Harbaugh to get extension in Baltimore. Now they want Tomlin out. 3 weeks ago, Tomlin was coach of the year. Like, this shit is, that's what you all don't get, homie. This game is not fucking for the weak and it's not for the weary. This is a fucking all in, all out profession. It's not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Y'all bettors out there should be ashamed of your motherfucking self. Because you're a 1 foot in, 1 foot out guy. Because 1 week you're a Colts fan, the next week you're a Rams fan, the next week you're a Bills fan, the next week you want this guy fired, the next week he's coach of the year, the next week you want fucking Mina Kimes to teach you football. That is what you fucks are. Just go outside and I'm going to take a bunch of pillows and I'm going to take them out there for you and pillow your motherfucking selves. Pillow yourselves off because that's what you fucks need to do. You're a fucking embarrassment. God damn, homie. You see Trump fly over the fucking stadium, homie? Did Sheldon say what's up to Trump?
Nah, he was on the field. He was on the field pass rushing. I guess in a school or whatever.
That motherfucker went over the shit like this, got out of the plane.
Mo was doing play-by-play.
And then was doing play-by-play, and then he admitted, unlike Stephen A., he admitted, like, I never scored in high school. Like, I never scored a touchdown. He played in New York. Yeah. He played in New York. Stephen A. was like, I scored 30 a game. Like homie, like, at least you got to keep it real. At least he kept it real.
Stephen A. was nice in high school.
He wasn't. He got proven. Your boy Whitlock proved it.
No, college got proven.
No, high school too. He damn near didn't play. It's like the quarterback whisperers out here. What's up, boy's name? The one that don't like me, homie. What's his name?
Quincy Avery. Give me a hug.
Quincy Avery. That motherfucker was a D2 wideout. That motherfucker was a D2 wideout, homie. But now he's a quarterback guru. Oh, yeah, Quincy, I got time today. Oh, bitch ass. I got time today. Motherfucking D2 wideout. You wouldn't even play D2 wideout. I threw you the ball if you would have played for me. Yeah, you was the D2 wideout, homie.
But that's like saying that you can't coach D-line or you can't coach defense and you can't – come on now. Be fair. Be real. Because you told me that you can't coach D-line, that you can't coach defense, that you can't go – and you didn't play none of that shit. So you got to keep it even. I don't know Quincy Avery, so I'm not defending on that. I'm just saying you got to keep it even. Though.
Why do you defend the micro? You defend the micro discussion of discussions. That's what I don't get.
You just finger on my face when you talk to me, though. That's my only issue with you. Your finger does this. I don't like that.
Why not?
I don't respond well.
Why?
I'm a grown-ass man.
So you're not here because I'd be like this?
Yeah.
So here's the issue.
And I'm sick, too. I ain't want to like...
I don't like your voice, actually.
I mean, I'm sick.
Look, I don't care. That's what it should have came on in.
I can leave right now, and I'll go back to sleep.
Here's the issue.
I would love it.
You defend the micro to macro. I mean, that's the problem. Because, see, at the end of the day, has Quincy Avery coached an organized team ever? No.
I have no idea.
No, he hasn't. I'll tell you. I'm telling you right now. No, he hasn't. I'm just telling you. So, nothing. He's a fucking street agent, latches on to Deshaun Watson, gets a rub and tug, gets in the circle, and then guess what? Now he's coaching Deshaun Watson, and now he's a quarterback guru. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Like, stop, man. Stop. We got to stop. This motherfucker ain't never called. I coached fucking organized football for 20 fucking years. Put guys in position to get scholarship. Put guys in position to get better. Put guys in position to succeed. This motherfucker ain't done nothing but leased onto a grown-ass man already fully developed and said, I'm his quarterback coach. You play D2 wideout, motherfucker, and then you coach 7-on-7 with Cam Newton. Shut the fuck up. Make me a sandwich. All you motherfuckers make me a sandwich today. I got time today, motherfuckers. Yeah, I got time today.
You mad on me?
I ain't mad at all. I just got time. See the difference.
The quarters conversation chat got him in his feelings because everybody is proving that Mina actually wasn't wrong. She didn't say maybe a specific, every little word, whatever wasn't spot on, but like her overall argument was that you can beat quarters deep and that there is a weakness in it deep. And she was like, right. And JB's mad at like real and like NFL guys and players and people like Cam who he respects, who's his homie, is like agreeing with her. And it's like everywhere on social media. And now he's pissed off, homie. JB hates when he's like wrong. But JB would never admit he's wrong.
But I'm not wrong.
Wrong, no. He'll never admit it. He's too prideful, too egotistical. Now
here's the issue. Like you are corporate, so you of course you side with Cam Newton, and he's black, and he's brother, so that's what you do. So here's the thing. I'm
not corporate at all.
When you're corporate, you defend other corporate people, and that's the issue. Because you got to play that. I don't know if you saw Bailey. I don't know if you can find TJ Ward's tweet at me this morning or last night.
What did he say?
Don't worry about it, homie.
What did he say? That's my homie. So what did he say?
Don't worry about it.
You met him through me though.
TJ Ward?
Yeah.
I didn't meet him through you.
You didn't know Boss Ward before I brought him on the fucking show, homie.
You got your goddamn mind. You brought him on the show? You act like he didn't know. You act like we didn't know each other already.
Homie, he commented on our shit because I posted. I collab, homie.
I think I introduced you to him at the Pump Brothers.
No, you didn't, homie. I've been knowing TJ for
But anyway, we'll take a look at what he has to say. But here's the issue, though. Of course you defend the female, homie. That's what y'all do. That's your generation. You're all gay. Like, you're so soft and woke. Yeah, y'all soft, homie.
How do we get there?
Y'all soft. You defend the female in a man space, homie. What do you mean? Make it make sense, Smitty. You defend the female in a gladiator sport. Make it make sense.
What did Cam say that was wrong?
Cam said everything wrong. He literally took what I said with you on the board and reiterated what I said and then drew up schemes.
So what was wrong?
What do you mean what was wrong? Everything he said about me.
On the board, he was breaking down what quarters is. Did he say something wrong about the coverage?
Well, first of all, he said taking quarter shots in second and short in the red zone. Number one, I don't know where he was lost because, again, you haven't coached. Number one. Number two, that was a bad look, Cam. Number two, you basically re-explained what I showed you on the board with Smitty. And then you did all that just to defend Mina, just like all y'all trolls are doing. Smitty trolled me yesterday with the same shit. That's what y'all doing right now. But the ones that work with her obviously have to defend her. Duh. But here's the thing.
Bentley, do we? Never mind. I don't want to play. I'm about to say that we have JB's initial rant so I can really break. Because the thing is.
Here we go right here. We've already done our shit. We've already done my shit, though.
You're being real nitpicky, though, with Mina's every word, which is fine.
I'm being nitpicky, but you aren't. No, you aren't.
No, you're fine. You're being real nitpicky, right? So if that's the case, though, we got to be nitpicky.
I am, but not y'all.
But if that's the case, let me finish. If you're going to be nitpicky with Mina, we got to be nitpicky with you. It has to be. I'm a fair guy. Whatever we're doing to one person, do it to the other person. So if you're going to nitpick Mina's take, let's nitpick what you said. You literally said in your fucking rant when you were yelling, how do you be going to the deep, Mina? You don't. You said that out of your mouth. So, you're getting mad at people for going at you and saying you're wrong when it came out of your mouth. So my only
advice to you, Jason, that I got to explain to you that was on the – you were doing it with me, though.
I know. Listen. I know you. So I know when you spaz out and you yell and shit, sometimes you're just kind of in your zone and shit comes out. I understand that. But my point is you can't be nitpicky on Mina's every single word and then be mad when people
I want to know how it's nitpicky
on your words.
But I want to know how it's nitpicky when literally I replayed it for you. You got up behind the bar here, and then you went away because you knew I replayed the actual what she said, and you were like, oh, shit. You admitted you were wrong. She literally said, the way to beat quarters is over the top. Literally, that's not how you beat quarters. It is literally wrong. So you continue to come on defending her today is really showing who you are.
The problem is, Jason, your energy and your rant towards this particular clip of Mina did not warrant that response. There's been other, you should have responded to that on some more Mina, I understand what you're saying to an extent on the quarters because there are ways to beat that, which I can draw up all day, but you're wrong. And when you say, boom, 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 and just broke it down on some normal coach shit, this response wouldn't have happened. But you came at it with so much negative energy and yelling and hate and you spazzing out and you just saying shit that people are going to want to attack you because you attacked her. But people are going to want to nitpick everything you say because of the energy that you put towards her. If you would have just broke down her shit on some normal shit, this shit would have not have happened. So now
let me ask you something. I want to make sure 3 of my black players got fucked over and she defended them. defended it.
What's
She
the other
defended
conversation?
she
I can't
defended the
remember.
actual discrimination. She defended the discrimination against 3 of my black players. You're madder at me going at her over quarters than you are at her going at those 3 kids for being wrong about a rape charge, homie. Let that sink in, homie. Let that sink in. And are you gonna come on and talk about fucking Joy Taylor ever or no?
No.
Okay. So again, you're being a hypocrite. You're soft, and you're actually catering to females in a space that men dominate in, homie.
Joy's a friend of mine. Joy's a friend of mine. That makes no sense. I'm not going to talk shit about anybody I'm a friend with.
But I'm a friend of yours, and you defend this broad every day. Stop, homie. You're making yourself look like a fool. You're making yourself look like a simp, homie.
You're co-host having a debate.
Homie, you're making yourself look like a simp, homie. You got no relationship with Joy. You got no relation with Mina Kimes. Yet you defending her, homie. You sound soft.
I'm defending this take,
Stop, homie.
You're going at her so crazy, and when you yell, you don't know what you say, homie.
Homie, I know what I'm saying right now, though. I got time today. I got time today, homie.
You said Mina.
I got time today.
You can't beat quarters deep.
I got time today.
Quarters deep.
I got time today. I got time today. I got time today. Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Go watch the video, chat.
Yeah.
JB said, how do you beat quarters deep, Mina?
Yeah. Merciless Monday, homie. I got time today.
He mad now,
I got time today.
I'm talking to the chat right now. Chat.
Hey, listen to Smitty's voice. He got mad. Smitty mad right now because he got called out,
I'm just
homie.
sick, y'all. I'm just sick. I'm good, chat. I got snotty tissue. I'm just sick.
Smitty got mad. Smitty got cooked.
Very
Homie
happy.
mad right now.
I'm just sick. He keeps talking, it's all good.
Smitty defend no matter what woman, homie.
I say facts, chat. Go watch the video of JB Ramp. He said, how do you beat quarters deep, Mina? You can't. That's what he said. Watch the tape.
I did not say that.
I spit on facts.
Now you're making up shit. Now you're making up lies. You're making up lies to defend Mina.
Go to the 113 mark of the video.
You're making up lies to defend Mina, which is a true telltale sign of who you really are.
Chat, go to the 113 mark of the video.
You're making up lies. So if we let's do a chronological order. Let's do chronological order.
113 mark, chat. 113 mark, Zach.
Let's go back. Smitty won't do anything to say anything versus Joy Taylor. She defended the 3. Hold on. I'm gonna go chronological. You talk. Let me talk. You talk. Let me talk. You do. You won't say anything about Joy Taylor, even when she's wrong.
I'm saying her name.
You defend the 3-tech broad, even though she was wrong and got cooked. You defend the broad you don't know, Mina Kimes, and you never met her, but you know me though. But then you're against me and saying her when you just said Joy's your friend, but you won't talk about her. But I'm your friend. You'll talk about me, but not Mina Kimes. But you don't know Mina Kimes. Make it make sense, homie. Make it make sense.
Hold on. Did I hurt your feelings, homie?
No,
Did I hurt your feelings?
Not at all. I told you before. I got time today.
You defend Joy, but you
got time today. I got time today.
Homie, we got a debate show, homie.
I got time today. I got time today. I'm gonna cook you all day. I don't want to hear no shit either that you sick either. I got time today. I got time today.
We can all show if you want to.
I got time today.
I can cancel your feelings, Jason.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Jason.
We
You're
don't
right about quarters coverage.
Hold on.
Mina was wrong. Is that what you want?
No.
Come on. I know he was grown man, homie.
No. Homie.
It's a men's sport.
Disagreeing on the topic's one thing, but defending the broad you don't know is another thing, homie. Are you not? I thought you said you was from the hood, homie.
Post Road, far east side.
Oh, now you're showing you're not from the hood. Now you're not from the hood.
Far east side.
You got your shit taken, homie. You got your shit revoked, homie.
Shit, stop. You can never revoke me, white boy.
Show TJ Ward's tweet real quick, Bailey.
We already saw it.
But no, because I know you're not going to read it because you're in your feelings. I'll read it.
Cabinet coach got to keep the jobs.
No, that's not you got to just read that and that's it, homie. You got to give the context, homie.
Aaron Orlovsky tweeted out a picture from the Colts game, I believe. It says quarters was in fact beat over the top is what he meant to say.
Yeah,
Coach JB quote retweeted it and said, "You are making yourself look bad, homie. Stop it. She's not worth it." TJ Ward responded, said, "They be capping coach. Got to keep the jobs."
What does that mean in summation?
TJ Ward believes that sometimes people at ESPN lie in order to protect their jobs, is what TJ Ward said.
Oh, so why didn't you say that earlier, though? Why didn't you say that earlier? Because you've been in space. You've been in corporate media. You've been in corporate America.
How many times, Chad, have I came on this show and I said that you as your co-host on a show and ESPN or Fox you're going to protect your co-host. Remember, we had a topic when I went in on fucking Shaun King's boy for going at the NFL Network cat, the white boy, live on the show. What's his name? Ryan Clark went at the white boy live on the show a couple weeks ago.
A lot of white boys. I don't know who white boy.
What's his name, Chad? Ryan Clark calling the motherfucker out live on the show next to him. What's his fucking name? The white boy. Who's
the black boy we're talking about?
Oh, fucking, we did have a whole talk about a month ago, homie, where Ryan Clark called the dude out right next to him on the show. We did a whole fucking Peter Schwager, whatever.
Who?
Peter Schwager.
Who?
Peter Schwager.
Schrager?
Yes.
Okay,
Ryan
what?
Clark called him out. Why on the show?
Yeah.
And what side was I on? What side was I on? Come on, homie. I'm consistent. You can't call me out because I keep it consistent. I don't lie. I don't do shit for clicks and likes. I'm always the same. So you motherfuckers can't call me out. I'm too real.
So hold on. So I'm always different?
You ain't consistent.
Crazy as hell. That sounds crazy. You just lied.
You switch depending on, like, let me be real. For the most part, you're consistent. But you have certain people, though, who, like, rub you the wrong way to where you're biased. You're biased with Mina. You're biased with Ryan Clark. You're biased with certain people who you just don't like. You'll never come here and be like, you know what, Ryan?
So let me ask something.
You'll never do that.
Let me ask something. If somebody went at your folks and lied and publicly tried to shame you and then your boy, your kids or your family, whoever, your homies, whatever.
Yep.
And then you came to their defense and she publicly shamed you as well for coming to their defense as if you were like you were protecting them. And now you're a bad human being for protecting those babies. So you would just give her a pass.
No, I would have handled it then 10 years ago.
I did.
I would
I did.
Every single day
I did.
All right, so it's handled. It's done.
It was 5 years ago, and it wasn't 10. It was 5, and I did handle it. And the problem is, but it was 3 teamed up, right? It wasn't a threesome that I like. It was a threesome against me, or it was a foursome.
Damn.
So it was 3 bitches and me. I've done that one time, but it was a different vibe. But anyway,
that's hard to do, by the way.
So it is hard because you got to stay.
You got to play. You got to
stay hard. You got to stay hard too. Anyway,
yeah, that's tough to do.
Here's what I posted to Kurt Warner, and because Kurt Warner, I don't think at the end of the day is but I don't think he's very smart.
I don't do. Come on now.
Yeah, I don't think Kurt Warner understands. Kurt Warner
Kurt Warner was a grocery boy.
Yeah. Well, again, Kurt Warner
back in groceries and got called and won a Super Bowl.
Oh, I know. Trust me, great story. I love his story. Hold on, though.
You can't be dumb and do that. You can't.
I'm not saying you're dumb. What I'm saying is I don't think he's really being smart here when he talks about this particular topic. He keeps bringing up, he keeps talking quarters and cover 4 as it's the same, if it's the same thing, as if it's the same thing. Kurt Warner, you got to stop, homie. You look very bad.
What did he say, though, homie?
He keeps saying cover 4 and quarters are like the same thing. They're not. They're not. And here's the discussion that I originally had. Hey, Dan, the weakness of this coverage is what? Number 3 to the flat. But then Dan wants to be a smart ass and tweet this out as if quarters got beat, by the way. Looks to me that quarters is over the top, Smitty, and their 2 corners are in trail. By the way, Smitty, you are a defensive guy. I want to make sure you can teach these guys real quick. When you see the corners on their hip pocket on the outside, does people know, and I think TJ and other guys know, but like, that is to get the quarterback to throw the ball there so we can undercut you and pick it fucking off. Do people understand it's called trail technique? They're not beat.
Right.
They're fucking baiting you to throw the football because they're at your hip. They understand the leverage and the coverage. We are in your hip. Like, we are in phase here. By the way, these corners are in perfect phase, and that ball has to be thrown over the top to what? Our match cover 0 safeties. And guess what? Pierce made a football play like big-time players do in big-time games, homie. Like, why is this supposedly the weakness of the coverage? Let's just get it, and we're going to throw it in the end zone against double coverage. Are you fucking shitting me? By the way, who's that guy in the flat over there? Who's that guy in the flat? I think I circled him somewhere. Where's the guy in the flat over there? Where's the circled one at, Bailey? Look at that guy, Smitty. Is that 3 in the flat? Just answer the question. I mean, I know it hurts you to say it. Go ahead. You can say it. You can say it when you know it, homie.
I play, but I believe so, yes.
Well, there's 2 receivers on the left, homie, and the fucking backs in the fucking flat, homie. You played football, didn't you? So, fuck, is that number 3 in the flat or not?
It is, homie.
God damn, homie. You defend this broad over anything, don't you?
I defend
Holy fuck, homie. Why is it so fucking hard? Why is it so hard to say? JB, your discussion was right. 3 to the flat was the whole discussion topic. You're in the weak flat. That's the weakness of quarters, homie. Why is it so fucking hard to say I was right?
That there's a clear.
Why is it so fucking hard, homie?
We're saying that we're not saying you're wrong about that. We're saying there's also a clear weakness.
Really want to defend the broad over anything, homie.
We're also saying that there's a clear weakness going deep as well.
It's not a clear weakness, homie. It's fucking double coverage.
All we saying in general.
Homie, so you're telling me the weakness is throwing it deep right here?
You broke it down, though. You broke it down,
homie. You're telling me that the weakness is deep here?
JB.
Hold on, no. You just said there's also a weakness.
This particular play, I'm saying that nobody's saying that you're wrong about 3 to the flat being like the overall weakness. That's the gimme. That's the check down. It's always going to be right there. Boom. I get it. You're right about that. Kudos. We're also saying that in quarters coverage, there's easy concepts to put together in order to beat the coverage deep as well. That's all we're saying. You draw the safeties down like you said it on here. You said it. I'm reiterating what you said. You so
hold on, real shit.
And now it's damn near man coverage basically.
Bring Matt in real quick before we take a break, and then we'll bring Matt back.
We don't take no break now. We're gonna just roll, no break.
Bring Matt in real quick.
No break.
Hey Matt, let me ask something, Matt. Oh, fuck this shit. Hey Matt, I get up to the line of scrimmage. Green 19, quarters match. Hey, coach, I'm going to take a 5-step drop and throw that motherfucker deep, okay?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Fuck, homie. I go through the progression. Number 3 in the flat is the weakness of quarters match coverage, homie. That's just what it is. I circled the motherfucker. I'm taking advantage. Boom. I'm not throwing it deep to double coverage, homie. And depending on your guy, Pierce, making a football play, Smitty, that is a 1 in 1,000 opportunity that Pierce goes up and double cut and makes a double coverage catch, homie. You know that, Smitty. Stop.
Why do you think Danny made that decision to make that throw? Because right now you got it paused on a picture, but when you show the actual video, the safety does come down to grab number 2, pivots, turns around to get back into cover, but he couldn't catch up. You can't beat a perfect pass. And that's
Smitty, he doesn't come down on number 2. Number 2's going vertical. That's what he has in match 0. Quarters coverage in match 0 is what happens if you get a second receiver to go vertical.
I understand that, home. You have to say that to me. I understand it. My point is that he went to get number 2. So what happened is Alec Pierce had the corner beat. So he threw it perfect fucking ball to the corner. The safety who was taking number 2 pivoted and tried to help out. That's why it looks like in this picture that
but Smitty,
he wasn't double teamed off the jump like that.
That's not the point. Smitty, that's not the point. Like, you and I and Matt have all seen football plays where we see all coverages get beat by a guy that's better than you. We see Megatron get thrown to fucking quarters coverage and goes up and grabs the ball, homie, like Randy Moss. That's not the coverage beater, though. That's a football play making a play in a football game. I said the coverage weakness is the flat. Why is it so hard to grasp that, homie? I never drew up a play. Smitty, I've never drawn up one football play to beat quarters. I can draw up 1,000. But I never did. It wasn't the discussion. The discussion was the weakness of the coverage. Hold on. The discussion was the weakness of the coverage versus what Mina said, meaning she said, we all know how to beat quarters, and that's throwing it deep. That's verbatim what she said, homie. That is not the weakness of the coverage. Number 1. Number 2, if anybody in quarters is getting beat deep, they're a bad football player. I'm just keeping it real. That's the truth of the matter. Because if I'm in quarters and I call quarters and Matt's my DC and he calls quarters, he's calling quarters so we can give up hitches and we can not get beat over the top. That's just what it is. I mean, I've talked to every fucking buddy from Weddle to TJ Ward to Asante Samuel. They all agree with me. Why? If I'm calling quarters, Smitty, guess what I'm doing? The corner's doing. Now I'm going to throw deep to that? Like, number 1. Number 2, any coverage can get beat, homie. We can draw up 1,000 plays just like Matt can draw up 1,000 fucking pin and pull plays to beat Bear. Like, we can draw plays up. That doesn't mean it's the weakness of the fucking defense, homie. That was the discussion. Sorry, Matt. I just had to bring you in. I want to let everybody know you're here. We're going to take a quick break, pay the bills. We'll be back in 2 minutes with Matt McChesney on the other side of this Merciless Monday.
Catch your breath on me.
I'm fine. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Credit to you.
I can't.
I feel like I'm like,
nah, this ain't football, homie. I don't want to hear it. Like, I'm tired of hearing about this bullshit. Like, number one, NCAA, you're a fucking mockery. You're a fucking joke.
why do you even want to wear that though? That's weird.
For allowing this to even be out there. Your coaching staff's a joke for allowing it. And I'm talking to all you guys because Florida, you guys are the worst. The whole D-line looks like this. University of Florida's whole D-line, Smitty, looks like this.
I can't speak on that.
This shit right here is a fucking mockery, homie. This ain't football. And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit called that shit out live. He said, what in the hell are you wearing? He said it live in the fucking during this broadcast. And I'm shout out to Kirk for calling this shit out. Because this ain't football, Smitty. And we've had guys like Tony Casillas, who's on our show, legendary Cowboy. And guys blast this shit out. Like, you can call me old school, you can call me whatever, but this is not football. This is fucking gay. It's fucking unbelievable. And I'm gonna be honest. So can I hit you in the knee? Can I hit you in your knee on defense? I'm asking a serious question because now that you change my target zone on defense as a player, can I now? I can't hit you in that fucking quad right there with my helmet. Hold on though, because I'm telling my players, I want you to hit this motherfucker straight in his motherfucking quad, homie, with your goddamn face mask.
Put a frog in there.
You'll never kick again, motherfuckers. All you Oklahoma fucking fanboys that DM me is fucking bitch-ass gays. All you fucks that DM me, guess what? Hell no, I wouldn't have allowed it. Number one. Number two, what would I have done against it, to your question? I would have sent Jermaine Johnson on the side and took a 15-yard penalty out of telling him fucking helmet right in his motherfucking kneecap. That's what I would have did. And he would have never kicked again. He could make 50. Hey, Smitty, this is the DMs I got. He could make, as long as he makes those 50-yard field goals, he could wear a G-string.
JB, that would have been his last kick, JB.
Huh?
That would have been his last kick.
His last motherfucking kick. He would have made no more 50-yard field goal. I promise you that, homie. Smitty, I would have brought two cats off the edge like we talked. Look at that shit, homie. That's fucking gay shit, homie. I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. What's your thoughts on this right here?
Is this real? This Photoshop.
No, it's real.
That's real.
This is real. Why don't y'all wear knee pad stuff no more, Shell? Is it just college, or like y'all don't none of y'all cover y'all knees no more? It's weird.
Why are you looking very disturbed, Sheldon? Just for the audio listeners, you're looking very like you're kind of like dumbfounded with the face. What's going on here?
I'm confused.
It's the kicker.
I don't know why.
I've been confused for a while. Yeah.
I don't know if those are football fans.
People have been asking me a very common, simple question, Sheldon. They've been asking me, Coach JB, what would you do if your player walked out like that? It's very simple. I would choke fuck him. It's real simple. He's not going out there, A, number one. B, I don't know where the referees have allowed this to occur at the NCAA level. That's number two.
That's the main thing.
And I don't understand how the coaches staff has allowed this to continue to happen. There's a lot of things going on here. What is this? What are we doing? Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit called him out because he called this game, Shell. He said, what the hell are we wearing? And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit. Now, listen, you can talk about all the old school heads that have come out and forward and said, we're old school. We're on the fucking porch yelling at the clouds, whatever you want to say. Mm-hmm. This isn't still football last time I checked. I don't understand why this is getting a pass just because he makes 53-yard field goal. That's We're back in the building, man. Bailey, real quick, just with me on. Pop Matt in here. Show this real quick. Let's show Cam's take real quick because Matt, I'm enemy number one, public enemy number one. Cam Newton, Dan Orlovsky, Kurt Warner, they're all on Mina Kime's side. So Cam Newton came and did a video. I talked to Cam on the phone since, and I said, Cam, you're not watching the fucking topic of discussion, I don't believe. And I think that's where it's all caught up at. But I told him respectfully, I'm gonna cook your ass today. So anyway, here's his take, Matt, real quick. Take a look.
What's the
you got
argument
some good takes.
Quarters.
I could tell you man to man, you're wrong. I'm not going to yell, scream, hoot, or holler. I'm just going to give you 3 plays to our cover 4, or as some would say, quarters.
See, that's the first problem we have. See, Matt, you and I have expanded from our playing career to a coaching career and profession where I don't believe the casual fan grasps what that entails. I don't think people really understand. I take a play from a coach like Mike Martz, if you're Kurt Warner, or Cam Newton taking the football play called by his coach and execute that play. You don't know ever the totality of it until if you listen to Tom Brady last night covering the Ram game, as Matthew Stafford enters his year 37, just joking, but he's 37 years old. He now is like grasping everything. I've seen enough D coordinators. I've seen enough schemes. I've seen enough things. I know now where to go. These guys don't grasp the concept that you are supposed to do what we say and execute what we say. You really don't know the totality of it. You may be very good and understand it, and you win a Super Bowl and you're a gold jacket guy and all that shit, and then they're going to say, oh, JB, you're wrong. No, really, I'm not, because I don't think you realize none of them have coached anything other than 7-on-7 or their kids in their backyard. Number 2, they've never known how to develop a player. And number 3, they've never developed anybody. So right there, Cam just said exactly what I thought. He said quarters or, Matt, cover 4. There's 2 different coverages right there, Matt. Those are 2 different worlds, homie. So,
and then one thing I haven't also heard, sorry to interrupt, but one thing I also haven't heard is everyone's just talking about the safeties and corners and the nickel.
Concepts.
What about the linebackers? Like,
they don't talk about them.
What about the underneath coverage? Is it man? Are they running Tampa? Are they green dogging? Do they have pitch peel concepts with the defensive ends and outside linebackers? Like, there's a lot of.
Yeah, Matt, that's why I said 3 to the flat versus true quarters is literally, by design, definition, the weakness of quarters coverage. Because quarters coverage, to me, is when 2 vertical is taken by the safety, which means they're 8 yards deep playing. They're basically B-gap run fitters by design. They are run fitters. They're at 8 yards, and they're inside the hashes, by the way. So everybody out there, you don't understand where the cover 2 safety is versus where a quarter safety is. That's why you guys can't even really get on the board with a guy like Matt and I and Smitty and talk about true quarters versus cover 4 or cover 2. There's 27 different 4-shell looks, you fucks. I can be in cover 2, man.
Everything's different with alignments. Everything's different with formation.
Funneling, bracketing, trapping. I mean,
a lot of the cover 4, even if you say quarters or 4 and it's sync, if it's sync cover 4, sync quarters,
quarter, half.
Yeah, they're allowing certain throws to rally and tackle. They're baiting the quarterback to throw the ball certain places so they can rally and tackle.
Let's listen to what he says real quick, Smitty.
I'm just going to give you 3 plays to our cover 4, or as some would say, quarters.
No, some won't say. You'll say, Cam, because you don't know the difference between quarters and cover 4, homie.
Well, isn't like I'm a lineman, and you can help me with this because I might be wrong, but isn't quarters like true zone, like area, and then cover 4 turns into like the man concept? You got to take him
opposite.
Quarters is the
Quarters turns to match 0.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
and cover 4 is true old school prevent, Matt. Like true cover 4, Matt.
And we didn't have to motherfuck each other.
Yeah. Like I'm on one today. I'm ready to go at the world, so I have time today, as Dion would say. I true cover 4, Matt, is when we were remember back in the day, Smitty, when we called it umbrella coverage, and we We had we had an umbrella look. We had we had 2 safeties, 2 corners. They're all basically kind of like the same depth, basically off the ball, giving guys, okay, we know where the weakness is. We're throwing hitches against this true cover 4 look. Quarters match is totally different because the safeties are helping the run box. And years ago, we designed quarters match to aid in college the RPO game. So when the backers took the mesh ride and got into the sniffing in the D line, and then we threw the slant behind them, we created quarters match where the safety's now at 8 yards to cover up that slant behind them. And it's also another run fitter. And that's what we started doing with quarters match. Then it became cover 0. And so people don't really realize the difference. So Cam coming out here say some call cover 4. Well, he's already wrong right there. And then he said again, I designed 3 plays to beat quarters. Some of you would call cover 4. Number 1, there's 2 different things. Secondly, Smitty and I never discussed running plays, homie. That's the way you guys keep going to. This isn't a play design concept or topic. It was a weakness of the coverage, homie. And I don't know why these trolls keep going at me. But anyway, real quick so we can play it.
Is susceptible to a deep shot.
Okay.
That's what the topic is.
It's a pretty badass Science jersey. Go Jets.
This is what we identify as a tendency for the defense. If the defense has, hey, when they come in or when they see 11 personnel, they'll play nickel to that.
Hey, Smitty, this is literally, Matt, so you know, because you didn't catch the discussion. This is exactly what I did on the board with Smitty, and he actually goes over everything that I said and never expanded on anything that I actually said. He just drew plays up to beat quarters. I never drew a play up. I just said this is what the defense does in quarters. This is their responsibilities by definition. He literally went and reiterated it and did it on his show to defend Mina because he works at ESPN, so I get it.
Well, in
down
coverage, the only reason that people, in my opinion, I'm trying to look at it from a neutral standpoint. The only reason why people I think are going at JB is because in that initial rant, if you have a chance to watch it, JB says, "How do you beat quarters deep? You don't, or you can't. Like you go back to watch the video."
That's not what I said, Smitty.
Around the 113 mark, just go back and watch JB.
Smitty,
I'm just saying what you're saying.
I know, but that's not what I said. That's what I only said that, Smitty, to combat what she said by saying we know the weakness of zone is to throw it deep. It's not. That's not. I don't get up there and face zone and say, all right, we're chunking it deep. Actually, I'm throwing underneath in zone. Like that's why I said it that way. But if you can't conceptually grasp that concept, then that's on you.
I do though, because I'm on the show. But I'm saying again, you can't expect Cam Newton, me, and all them to just sit back and just watch like they're not watching.
Hold on.
All they're seeing is like little clips and like they're gonna react to.
Hold on, Smitty.
Like,
that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You just said
just like you didn't watch the whole Mina fucking. You just watched that clip and then you react to it. They're doing the same thing. They're watching.
But hold on though. You just said. But everyone's tagging me. Gold jackets on your head. You just said they're great players. They're supposed to know that. What do you mean? I thought they knew everything, homie. They're gold jacket players. They're great players of all time.
What do you mean? I'm confused on what you're saying now.
You just said you can't expect them to know what I discussed. I expect them
to sit back and watch. Like they're not sitting down watching our whole show.
I could.
The whole full thing. I'm a realist. Like they're not sitting back watching.
But hold on though. But why can guys like Matt who don't know the whole discussion, or TJ Ward who played quarter coverage in the NFL at a high level, or Asante Samuel, why can they understand what I meant?
Asante Samuel initially disagreed with you.
He didn't disagree with me.
But he
didn't. He did not, homie. He was doing the same shit you're doing, trolling. He's laughing at them. See, that's what you gotta get. They're laughing at Mina. They're not laughing with her. I don't think you grasp the difference. But here, let's let Cam.
Base downs is first and second down. Base down, first and second down, their base down coverage is quarters. All right, and there's different forms of quarters. You got cover 6. Cover 6 is a combo coverage. You got cover 2 on one side. You got quarters on the other side. Quarters principles, okay? You got cover 9 or 6 flip, as they will call it. Doesn't matter. The terminology is different, but the play is still the same. So what we're going to do is...
That couldn't be wrong. That couldn't be more wrong. That could not be more wrong. So you have quarter, half. If you're in 2 on one side and quarters on the other side, you're getting fucked over, Matt. Like, are we shitting me? So we're squatting and playing the half on one side and we're playing quarters mats on the other. We're not going to get beat by a bang 8 by number 2 on the right side. Are you fucking shitting me? Like, you're not playing that coverage. So these cats are just saying shit to defend Mina, homie. Let's just keep it funky. That's really what it is. There's no fucking design play out here that I can get up there. Number one, in my opinion, Smitty, he's already proven himself to be wrong when he got up and got on offense first.
He didn't even draw the defense.
Why aren't you drawing the defense, homie, if this is this discussion to beat quarters? Like, did you see me draw an offense up, Smitty, when we did it? Or did I draw up quarters and break down the principles of quarters?
Yeah,
like, why aren't you showing the quarters defense first, Cam, and then you bring up a concept? That's not the discussion. See, this is why I know you're defending Mina. So anyway.
Well, also, like my whole take on this is I just got to watch from afar, but no one's actually like completing the play. We're not taught. It's not a complete football play. There's no protection schemes. There's no windows to throw. There's no motion adjustments. There's no walk calls. Yeah. There's no blitz. Like, there's a lot of different shit that can, especially with the clip. Was that the Colt Falcon game?
The initial original clip, yeah.
Yeah, you guys were looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, today from yesterday, yeah.
Picture. That's not like a
play. Yeah.
Clip. We don't know what like.
Well, here's the. Let me give you context.
Linebacker or a corner in bail, and is that Jonathan Taylor in the flat?
That's Jonathan Taylor in the flat. Number 3. That's 2. It's 2 by 2. He's third in the flat over there, and number 2, the wide out in the corners on top near the numbers up there, and he's at the corners trailing Pierce, and then the safety is sinking.
Who's the Atlanta player that's just totally turned and running to the goal line?
That's the safety on number 2 that's getting deep. And then you got the corner trailing Pierce. You got the corner trailing Pierce on the numbers out there. And then that's the backer. That's the backer sinking over here.
And the nickel's trying to like break on Warren there.
Yeah. And then, exactly. And then the nickel. And then that's who he beats over the top and grabs the ball. And then
Smitty. Does anybody know when this play happened? Because I'll just look it up on all 22 and we'll be able to solve this problem pretty quick.
Yeah, well, here's the issue, though. It was clearly match 0. And then everybody starts to troll me. So Mina, Dan Orlovsky, Kurt Warner, who called the game. Kurt Warner was calling the game. And then he went out on Twitter immediately after and trolled me. So that's how crazy this whole topic is. So I
watched the game on the plane. It was the fucking Indianapolis is.
Yeah,
they're off the line. It's real, dog. Holy shit.
Yeah. And here's the thing, Matt. Like, people don't grasp the concept. Like, he made a football play, but that really the weakness was the guy I circled out in the flat. That wasn't a design. We could draw up plays all day to be quarters. That's not the whole discussion. I didn't get up here and draw up plays. I just simply showed you, Dan Orlovsky, that you're wrong.
Can I ask a question as a guy who's never called plays? And I just listened. I listened for 64 or scat or ace or 26, 27 or 34, 35 pound. Like I'm listening for like this fucking much.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
What you guys doing?
Same here.
I mean, I do care, but in the middle of the game when I'm in the huddle, I don't give a fuck. I just want to look at my guy and go 64, 47. Like, you know,
same
like
here. Strong left. shoot.
When do offensive coordinators don't the play call comes in and then the defensive coordinator makes a call based on scheme or based on like personnel group and what they think is not happening, right? So I won't say never, but rarely does an offensive coordinator call a play to affect a defensive scheme. I think rather the offensive coordinator calls the formation, the defensive coordinator and personnel package. The defensive coordinator goes, okay, this is what I think they're going to do out of it. And then they come out with nickel, cover 2, mat, whatever the fuck, cover 4, cover 6.
I think you're referring to like, you're right. You're referring to like, so we have to have an auto check as a D. I've called both sides as a head coach. So on defense, if I'm the D coordinator as the head coach and I've had to take over the defense because we were so shitty, that I've done a few times, guess what? I'm going to get stupid, keep it stupid, simple, right? Yes. And we're going to have our auto checks versus every formation. We're going to go over every personnel in formation, and we're going to have an auto check out of one base front So our guys are smart and understand we're going to play fast here. So let's just say we're in a stack front, a 6-man box, 4-2 box, and whether the 3 tech is here or there, we're going to talk about an underfront, obviously, to the field and whatnot. We're not going to get into that, but we're going to talk about a 4-2 box against every possible formation and personnel group.
And then you're going to try and find plays that dictate against what they do.
And Smitty, and Smitty, be honest, if I get 12 personnel, guess what our auto check was? Bear. If I get 21 personnel, guess what our auto check was? Bear.
Yep.
So we got an auto check, and then we get the formation. Now, if we get a motion, guess what? We got to check to the motion.
Yeah.
So quarters match coverage is the whole discussion based on a very simple concept, what formation they're in, and then what plays we're in. And last time I checked, if it doesn't turn to quarters match, Smitty, please answer this question. And I'm going to just shut up because I've exhausted my resources on this.
I'm tired as fuck. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
But Matt, correct me if I'm wrong, please, because I'm big enough to accept it. Quarters pre-snap, Matt, is a zone principle, correct?
Yes.
Pre-snap, yes.
If it's 2 vertical and we got quarters match called, it turns into cover 0, correct?
Yeah, man, basically, yep.
So pre-snap, this is verbatim what Mina said. We all know what beats quarters, throwing it deep. You're wrong. That's the discussion. And that's really clearly what it is. And it's nothing else to say. So I don't beat zone coverage deep. And that is why I said 3 to the flat is the weakness. And everyone's taken that because they don't want to literally go in and listen to the clip. They just want to automatically defend the lady. Period, homie. Let's keep it funky.
I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason why they're going at you is because
I know why.
What you just said, how you just said it, if you would have just said that, I guarantee that this would not be a big deal.
No, I don't guarantee it.
I guarantee you this shit wouldn't be viral.
I don't.
Wouldn't be going at you.
Hey,
the way you just asked me and Matt, that was beautiful.
No, but
how you beat quarters deep, motherfucker?
But Matt,
you can't. You literally said that. So people now we gotta.
I hear what you're saying. I actually listen. I understand what you're saying. Here's the problem. Here's the problem I have though, and I want to throw it at Matt.
Yeah,
Matt, that's a you problem, homie. See, that's why all of you can't coach. That's a you problem. See, Matt and I understand it because guess what? We're in the 1 percentile that you fucking DraftKings bettors don't have a fucking clue. It's a you problem that you don't understand what I said on the board. That's not me to explain to all you fucking prime sexuals and everybody else in the world that don't know football to explain it at our level. Matt and I don't have that time in a day to explain to every fucking nobody out there that what the true difference is in coaching and watching. There's a huge difference.
I will also say this, that once the ball snapped, players have to play. And you can make a great call look awful with bad players, and you can make an awful call look great with good players. So, yeah, man, let's talk some football.
Hey, Matt, real quick. I know why they're going at me, though. I could have been 1,000% correct to Smitty's point and how I just broke it down. They're still going to hate me, just like they hate Trump, just like they hate everyone. It's always someone else's fault because they don't like the person, homie. Stop. You know they don't like me. That's the reason. It's not about the fucking – they don't want to dive deep into this. They just know it's JB that said it. Oh, let's get on JB. Hey, Matt said something about Colorado. They didn't hear the clip. He might have went on and said something else, but they already are tweeting it out immediately. Fuck Matt McChesney. He's a prime.
Some shit about Colorado. There's no doubt.
But anyway, let's dive into it.
Colorado is 3-7 right now and have been eliminated from bowl contention after falling to West Virginia 29-22. Matt, this is now Deion Sanders' second losing season in 3 years as the Buffs head coach. 16-19 record, 1 winning season. Obviously, lost 0-1 in the bowl games. There's a lot of talk right now going on online. I'm seeing posts about people saying like, should he be fired? Should he be let go? I want to ask you your take on number one, just the loss to West Virginia. What you thought from the freshman QB, and just kind of just how you're viewing, I guess, moving forward.
Number one, you never want to lose, so I'm not going to sit here and say it's acceptable. It's not, especially when they had the chance to win. It's another 1-score loss. They've had a lot of them. The last 2 weeks before this was embarrassing. It was good to see the team play their asses off the way that they did. Now, there's a still a big problem with execution. There's a big problem with play calling, although it was better. I think there's a big problem with running the football. Seaton was out. They started the Roy kid, 52. He lasted about 3 series because he was getting absolutely murdered. So that's a personnel call. I don't know why they didn't play Xavier Hill at tackle like they should have when they put 71 from Memphis over at tackle. It calmed down and Juju found his rhythm. Look, it's 2 bad football teams that have lost close games that are trying to figure it out, and it just happened. If it would have been in Boulder, probably CU would have won, but it was in Morgantown, and West Virginia got a dub. And Rich Rodriguez did a good job. There's a lot to fix, but I'm taking silver lining in this regard. Merritt, Davis Swain, Juju, Gibson. I mean, just and I'm forgetting about 6 or 7 other young guys. They're all freshmen, like high school freshmen. So
yeah.
I hope, and I'm praying, and I'm actually going to stop suggesting players and start almost demanding that they look at these guys. If your best players are all freshmen, you're recruiting wrong. The transfer portal is not the key, bro. Like, if you bring in 38 mercenaries and then people are like, oh, you're not loyal to this and you're not loyal to that. The people that aren't loyal are the 38 mercs you brought in. Those are the people that aren't loyal to Colorado or to Coach Prime. They only care about themselves.
Or D1. That's just D1 now.
Yeah, and that's just D1. So I think that there's a lot to be, if you're a real Buff fan and, you really support Coach Prime, I think there's a lot to be enthusiastic about moving forward. I thought Juju looked, come on, man, with 8 sacks and getting hit every other play and his hair ripped out to go no interceptions, no turnovers, 2 touchdowns and 300 yards on the road. I thought it was a very good opening game for a freshman. I thought he was awesome. And now, does he have a lot to fix? Yeah. It's his first fucking start ever in Morgantown. So
now, Matt, let me rewind real quick. So
hold on. You asked. Let me spit this out, and then I'll get it all out. All that said, the clock management issues are still there. They've got to figure out if they're going to have college coaches and Coach Prime's going to CEO this bitch, or if we're just going to reload with pro coaches. I was at Alabama this last weekend with my son and went down there as a recruit. It was incredible. They are to hear J.C. Latham and Booker get up there and talk. J.C. Latham is the tackle for the Titans and Booker is the first-round guard for the Cowboys. To hear them come back and talk about their program, and I know it's apples to oranges, but it's all college football. And, just even to have – listen to this. Even to have Tyler Booker walk up to me and go, man, I love what you do, and we got to get some work in the offseason, and what you're doing at 6'6". I follow you on 6'0". It's incredible, blah, 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 blah. He goes, you got a bunch of really, really good young players in there, huh? And I'm like, yeah, there's 2 of them right over there in the corner. You see the big one? The 4-star offensive lineman that Alabama's over there trying to get to commit. CU hasn't even offered him. So in order to really maximize this, they have got to look themselves in the mirror and know. And the missing piece to actually taking this over the top without Shador and Travis and Jimmy and all the guys that were literally like his family that are left. Now he's got to motivate and coach and scheme up all these guys that are just players. They're not necessarily his family members anymore. You've got to change things. You got to do things differently. You've got to be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm not doing this right. We need to change. And Juju should have been starting since day one. They never should have played Salter at all. That's just a fact. And I think that I don't think there's any way in hell Coach Prime leaves unless he resigns. And if he does, he loses $50 million or some crazy shit. So that's not happening. They need to restaff to a point of, bringing in college coaches that can actually develop and put in, the right kind of scheme and philosophy to help the players on the field. It's just not working with Schumer and I'm not saying Livingston doesn't work, but it's a little rough on defense. And well, I don't know. There's going to be changes, but I don't think Coach Prime's one of them. And honestly, he shouldn't be. He had a great year last year. You don't want this. You don't want the follow-up to be like this. But at the same time, I want, instead of firing him and all this other bullshit, I want him to fix it.
No doubt.
That seems like a better course of action than just freaking out, firing everyone, and restarting because we're impatient. It's fix it. Let's see if you can actually fix the problem that has been created.
And here's my take real quick. We got to get we got Chev on next. It's week 10, right? Or 9? What game was that? 9?
3 and 7. That was week 10, right? I think.
But going into that game was 9, right? So my whole issue is, you mentioned several things: clock issues, starting the freshman week 9. This is all goes back on the inexperience I've been telling everyone about with Deion Sanders. Not only his staff hires, but how he's managing the football game, how he manages obviously practice. If you watch if you watch Vrabel yesterday, his guys knew exactly every possibility in a game. The guy stopped damn near full speed and looked at the staff, said, "Should I take a knee here?" while he's running the score. Like, this is a coach's football team. At the end of the day, Matt and I talk shit about.
They're pros. You can't even. This is what I'm talking about. The pro coaches over there, they are not developing or coaching the kids.
That's what my point is. That's my whole point. That was all I was going to right there. Because we pay these guys now, and then we call them this, but then we still say, oh, they're babies. Well, we can't have them both ways, because we got a bunch of Hall of Famers over there coaching them, or are we? Or are we just allowing a bunch of shit to go down?
I think that just because you played doesn't mean you can coach.
Hell no, it doesn't. That's my point.
We've said this 1,000 times, and I am in no way, shape, or form trying to disrespect the Hall of Famers that are in that room. We are not talking about playing football. We're talking about recruiting and coaching football. And if you won't leave the building to go recruit, and you expect everybody to just come to you, and you won't walk in, even send your assistants to walk in to Valor High School or Vista High School or Cherry Creek to see Dave Logan, who played at CU, who's got like 12 D1 kids, or you won't at least go to the hotbeds in Colorado. If CU didn't recruit statewide, they never would have found Nate Solter. They never would have found a Matt McChesney. I went to Niwot, like a 3A school in the middle of nowhere. So they're missing out because they're not putting in the work. They think that like this is the NFL draft and guys are just going to. I'm too good to go out on the road, or whatever the reasoning is. And it's not because he's sick, guys. He did this before he even got sick. He did not go out and recruit. Everything has come see me. And that resonates through his staff. Now, I will say this. The staff, although there are some unbelievable names on the staff, Warren Sapp has never coached or recruited a soul. He's never placed a kid. He doesn't know the coaches everywhere. He's just Warren Sapp. And that's cool. Marshall Falk, same thing. And then there's a bunch of friends around the entirety of the program that I don't think they tell Coach Prime the truth. I think they tell Coach Prime what he wants to hear. And then Coach Prime has to figure it out and go, okay, I listen to my consultants here who happen to be my buddies, and they led me down the wrong path, and I listened to them, and now it's my ass. And that's the way leadership goes. So for him to say there's going to be big time changes in the personnel department and the coaching staff and who we bring in, I really hope that they start actually building a team and stop trying to buy one with other people's turds. Because look, this is now 5 years of the transfer portal. Every single coach I've met with now, the narrative has totally changed. They want to go back and start recruiting high school kids and developing. They'd rather pay them and have
one portal, yeah.
Yeah, have a kid that's loyal to them in 2 or 3 years, that really loves the university and really wants to be part of it and build, instead of just the guy who jumps school to school who can't. Like Dylan Edwards is in the transfer portal again.
Damn.
That's a red flag, dog. That's not you're not a good player in the portal anymore. You're a red flag. So the transfer portal there's two different areas. And I was talking to my guys about this week, and I'm sure Chev would agree. There's grad transfers, like my guy Drake Nugent, who went to Stanford for 3 years and was all Pac-12 and then graduated, and we set him up to go to Michigan. He was in the transfer portal for about 6 seconds. He went straight to Michigan, played his ass off, won a natty, went to the league. That's one way to transfer. And that's the way I think it should be. Grad transfers, you know, you've earned the right to move. This, like, team hopping and just trying to get a check and, like, your parents are involved and the first fucking thing is how much money am I going to get? It is played the fuck out, and it is destroying.
I called it.
Teams. It's not just destroying the fabric of college football. It is destroying teams. Like Colorado has a bunch of kids on their roster that are freshmen and sophomores that are way more invested and way better and have way more heart than the 38. Well, with the exception of maybe 2 guys with the 36 Mercs that they brought in that are literally just putting on a jersey until they take it off. They'll never think about it again. They'll never come back to see you again. It'll always just be like, well, that was a bad decision I made. They're all looking for jobs come Christmas break. So you got to be really, really careful who you throw money and all that shit at. And then, you know, bringing in Brett, and I'm going to say this lastly, and then I'll get off. If you're enamored with SEC kids in the transfer portal, why are you not enamored with the kids in your own state that are being recruited by big-time SEC schools and offered? That doesn't make any sense to me. You can't tell me that you want the 3-year turd that never played at Alabama and everybody wants to get rid of him and you give him $800,000 or whatever they gave Otis. But then the 4-star number 1 player in your own state that's got Alabama and A&M and Ole Miss and Oklahoma and all these other SEC schools and Ohio State and Michigan, and you haven't even offered him yet. That doesn't make any sense. So if Roper goes to Alabama and doesn't really play for 2 years or something bad happens, knock on wood, which I don't think that would happen, then he's recruitable.
It's other people's trash because you got beat out. I'm just telling you, I would never take him because I had a principle about myself. If I couldn't get him from the jump, and you beat me out for that kid, I'll be damned if I go get him again. You're not coming back to me now when I told you that was what's gonna happen at that place.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
no, I get it.
They'll take SEC guys just because they played in the SEC, but they can't play.
But my whole point is that you couldn't get him from jump though. See, that's the issue I have. Like you got to go after him from jump and do a better job.
They don't like. I don't get it. I don't understand. Especially, look, I understand people think Colorado's like bust, but that's not what. Especially with linemen, we got fucking dudes everywhere. So again, it's on them. I hope they make the changes necessary. But again, that is some real hard looks in the mirror, and then accepting that, you know, the media is going to call you when you make a change and you think it's for the better. The media is going to call you out and be like, well, why didn't you do it sooner? Because everybody's an expert. So I hope Coach Prime gets the opportunity to fix the problem, and I hope that they change things. And I'm going to continue to try and help them out as much as I can. But my job is not to just help CU. If they don't want to reciprocate, I'm sending my guys to the playoff teams. Like Alabama's going to playoffs, Texas A&M's going to playoffs, Ohio State's going to playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to wait around and be like, oh, CU, can you take my guys? Nah, Doc, we're going somewhere else. You don't have to play them.
Hey, Matt, you on your show later on with Bailey, right?
Oh, you're damn Skippy.
All right, we'll kill it. Go watch Matt and
Bailey.
Bailey.
Are we on at 1 today? I'm on the private chat. Could you just put that? I can't remember what you said the other day. Yes, cool. Thank you, Bailey. We are on at 1 Mountain. We're changing that up a little bit, so we'll be starting at 1 now instead of noon. So appreciate you guys.
Bet. All right, Matt. Much love. We'll see you Friday.
Peace. Have a good day, y'all.
Peace. Man, from one former Colorado Buff to another, who's now 7-3, who have totally flipped this program upside down. Former interim head coach at Colorado. Former offensive coordinator genius.
Yeah.
Leading Division II in touchdowns, total yards, winning every week now. 5
trophies on the wall.
5 wins in a row. Our main man, Northeastern State head coach, Coach Darren Cheverini, joins us.
Let's go.
How you putting it on people now?
What's up, JB? What's up, Smitty?
So you damn near gonna win it all now.
Bro, we're making a push, man. We've won 5 in a row. We've outscored our opponents 227-41 in that 5-game win streak, man. That's a plus 186 in the total points, man. So we got it rolling right now, JB. You know what I was gonna say too is, man, I remember I was watching the show last week after I got off, and like, Weddle came on and he had that big intro, bro. Why don't I get a big intro, man? Like, the show, like,
what's funny?
Like Weddle, like.
It's funny?
Right.
Yeah, we got AJ McCarron. Everybody has
gets mad. Hold on.
Everybody gets yeah. Hey, you know what happened? Hey, Smitty, I was about to say, because you know why? Because the show gets so big.
Yeah.
Now, Chev, people hitting up Chev in the street in Tulsa, like, hey man, and you don't have no intro, and he hear it one time, and then now Chev want an intro.
Want an intro, bro.
We set the bar too high, JB, with the video. Now we gotta do it for every guest.
Yeah.
Like Coach Fred want an intro back from when he was on.
Shaun want one now. He texts me. Shaun want one.
Nah, man, we're playing good football, man. We just broke the school record, most points scored in a season, and we still have 1 game left in the season. And so we're playing really, really well. Donnie Smith had a great game. He had 3 touchdowns. He was 22 of 28 for 240. Our All-American tight end, Cam Woods, had 9 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. Our running back, who's 4th in the nation in all-purpose yards, had over 100 yards and 120 yards rushing and a couple scores, man. So we're playing at a very, very high level. Excited about where we're at. I mean, a big jump from year 1 to year 2. Year 1, like I said, we were competitive. Year 2, now we're winning games, and now we're winning big games, and we're winning by a wide margin too. So averaging close to 40 points a game on offense and only giving up about 19 points a game on defense. And so I actually believe we're one of the top teams in Division II college football. I'm pushing the committee to put us in the playoffs because no one wants to play us right now. I mean, if you look at what we've done over this 5-week stretch, I mean, when you're outscoring your opponents by 186 points in 5 games, that's a lot of points, man. And so, I think people need to take a hard look at the Riverhawks, take a hard look at our resume, and really look at the metrics of who we are as a football team because we're one of the best teams in the country right now. And I want people to see that. I want people to put us in the playoffs so we get a chance to compete in the playoffs. But we got
I'm sorry. There's still a chance you guys don't make the playoffs.
It's weird the way they do it. So they have 4 different regions, and the top 8 from each region get voted into the Division II playoffs. So they don't really do it by the overall ranking; they do it by the regional ranking. And so right now, we're like on the outside looking in, which is weird to me, but. That's crazy. I don't know if it's because of what NSU has been in the past and they're holding that against us.
It is history. Yep, it is.
But this is not the old NSU, man. We're one of the top teams, man. And like,
no doubt.
We took West Florida, who's I think West Florida's 10-0 right now. And we took them to the wire and really I thought we should have won that game. We just missed a couple throws late in the game. But, I do believe that we got a big one coming up this week. We play West Alabama, who's a nationally ranked team. We play them at their place. And so that will give us a chance to showcase, our brand, showcase who we are, and that'll be a great matchup because they're a good football program. We're a good football program. We're playing at a high level. They're playing at a high level. And so I'm excited to get that game going because the way we're playing right now, people don't want to play us, JB.
Yeah, it's almost like a winner get in, huh?
Yeah, it's like a playoff game.
It's like a playoff game. Exactly. It's like a playoff game before the playoff game, right? And so
they got a hell of an atmosphere down there.
Yeah, they got a good atmosphere, good environment, good program. Scott Cochran's the head coach, the former Alabama strength coach, who was at Georgia, and he's been kind of everywhere. So, he was like Nick Saban's right-hand man. And so I'm excited to compete against their program. And like I said, we've won 5 in a row, man. It's hard. It's hard to win, JB, in college football. When you can go on a winning streak and do it the way we've been doing it, man. We just beat McKendree 44-10. And he had over 400-something yards of offense. We threw for over 300, ran for over 200. So we got a good team, man.
To that point, is it easier or harder as a head coach to keep your team motivated when you're winning consistently? I know that's probably sounds a little crazy, but sometimes I feel like when you're losing, it's easy to motivate. It's like we just got our ass kicked. We need to figure some stuff out. But when you're winning, it's natural for players, I would think, to get a little, start feeling stuff a little bit.
Rat poison, Smitty.
Yeah, you got, to me, I think the job of a head coach is you got to frame it for them each week, right? You got to kind of find what motivates your team and what pushes their buttons. And I have a good feel for our team this year.
Yeah.
They love to play. You know, they love to compete together. We have a great brotherhood here at NSU. And so, you know, we framed this 6-game. We started what we call the chase 6 weeks ago. And, you know, it was kind of a way to motivate our guys. And look, we have a 6-game season, and our job is to go 1-0 every single week in this 6-game season. And right now we're 5-0 in that chase and setting ourselves up for the big one here at the end of the season. And so I think that, you know, to your point, Smitty, I think you can get a little bit complacent, but it's the job of the coaching staff to keep them hungry, keep them motivated. We still coach them hard at practice. You know, we're still watching a lot of film. We're still on them in the weight room. And so I think it's just a matter of your staff staying on them. You know, I think, you know, I used to always watch. I'm a big fan of Nick Saban, and I used to always watch when his great teams, you coach them harder when you win. You know what I mean? You coach them even harder when you win because they got confidence. And so right now we're coaching hard as a staff and looking to finish out against West Alabama. And they got a really good football team, good football program. So it's going to be a great matchup for us and showcase our brand on the road, which we're 4-1 on the road for the first time since 1998. It's a lot of years. That's a lot of football games, man.
I was 4 years old.
Exactly.
Damn near wasn't born.
I was a senior in college at Colorado, man, at 98. So, man, that's a long time, you know.
Yeah.
And we played good football. I mean, here's another thing I think about our resume. You know, we beat Saginaw in week 0. Saginaw just took Ferris State, the #1 team in the nation, to double overtime and lost that game. You know, we take West Florida to the wire and really had a chance to win that game late, who's the #4 ranked team in the country. We beat UCO for the President's Cup. You know, we've gone on a run since then. I mean, I think we're one of the top teams, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing us finish this thing the right way.
No doubt. Who's still the powerhouses? Is it like Ferris and all them?
It's Ferris, it's Harding, it's West Florida. You know, CSU Pueblo still ranked pretty high. You know, it's the same ones that you always see year in and year out. Really,
where's like the MIAA, Northwest Missouri and Western?
Northwest Missouri State just won. They just won the MIAA, so I think they're ranked like number 9. Pitt State's ranked up there like number 6, I think, in the country. You know, and so those two, I think those are the 2 top teams in the MIAA. It would be Northwest Missouri and Pitt State. You know, and like NSU for us, I think. There's been such a bad run of football at NSU. Like we're not getting the benefit of the doubt, right?
Yeah,
we don't get the benefit of the doubt. But I mean, if you look at our resume and you look at our numbers, man, we're one of the top teams.
Are you back in the MIAA next year?
So we're independent this year and next year, and then we're going to make a decision with our administration. It's obviously above my pay grade with our president and our athletic director, but we're having conversations right now with the MIAA, with other conferences as well, and to see like where it falls, you know what I mean? So I don't mind being independent because you can play ESPN games, right? We play FCS opponents. We played North Alabama this year. Next year we play Northern Colorado. We play Stephen F. Austin on ESPN next year, which I like because you get to showcase our brand on a national stage, you know? And nothing against the conferences, but you know, those are all regional networks that people watch, you know, but when everybody watches ESPN, everybody watches ESPN Plus. And so, you know, I think the more we can get our brand on national television, it's going to open up people's eyes in Northeastern State and show what kind of football program we have and what kind of university we have. So I like how our schedule's built right now.
They only watch if they got YouTube TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully that gets figured out. Now you got Hulu, Peacock, fucking Nebu, Hemu, Tubi. Fuck.
Of course they do it during football season because they knew it would make people mad.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, Smitty.
Yes, sir. Well, let's dive into a little bit of some NFL topics, man. I don't know if you guys saw, but the Patriots took out the Buccaneers, and Coach Vrabel, he greeted every single player heading into the locker room, yelling out NFC South champs. You guys didn't know New England swept the entire NFC South division. Then we got a video right here, too. Let's play it.
What's up, baby? Big turnaround. Yeah, it is. NFC South champs. NFC South champs.
Patriots are rolling right now. JB, you kind of talked about it a little bit earlier. But just talk about just the job that Vrabel has done so far. They're 8-2, winning the division. Obviously, of course, one of the best teams in the NFL. This has been a quick turnaround from where they were at last year. Talk about just, I guess, how great of a job Vrabel has done so far and how difficult it is to be able to turn a team, or organization, a program around just that quickly.
It goes to show you that coaching matters and culture matters, and that's what that's what Vrabel has done, in my opinion, watching his teams, is that they're well coached. Okay. They're a tight group, you know, and Mike says he's an old player, right? So he talks to him like an old player. And that's, I think that is the genius of coaching, is being able to motivate your team on a weekly basis, motivate your team on a daily basis to train the right way. I'm sure their practices are a lot better this year than they were last year. You know what I mean? And he's done a great job of bringing that locker room together, because he's an old pro, man. He played for a very long time, and he's coached now for a long time. He's a team builder, and man, hats off to Mike. I mean, he's done a heck of a job, man, because they're winning games they lost last year. And they're winning games consistently week in and week out because they have a strong culture, and the guy at the top is the one that's leading the program. And that's important, because I think what you see sometimes in pro football and in college football, sometimes organizations like to hire the hot name, but that doesn't mean they're a great leader. You know, just because they're a good coordinator doesn't mean they're going to be a great head coach. And so you got to have all those intangibles about how to lead your organization, how to coach your coaches, and bring a very, very demanding culture to New England. That's what he's done. I mean, that's what I've seen from as a former player.
Love it. I love it. JB, same thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably coach of the year, like I said. At the end of the day, this is a place that, Belichick was struggling in as he left. And they tried to go get a former player that was under Belichick, thinking he could do it.
Mayo.
And Mayo, and it was a disaster. And I said to Bailey, because he's a Tennessee Titan guy, I said, man, Tennessee really screwed up here when they let him go. And then you lost A.J. Brown, then you lost all this shit. And I'm like, you're not going to get better. You're not going to get better. Like, I was like, there's no way you get better. And now they've fired their coach since. So, like, I think Vrabel's done a ridiculous job there, and now May is in the Heisman, in the MVP conversation with Matthew Stafford and your guy Jonathan Taylor, probably a few other guys, Darnold, I'm sure. But what he's done there, I don't know. That's kind of what I thought year 3 would be at Colorado for Deion. Like, this is supposed to be the culture is set by year 3. Chev's done it in year 2, and Willie Fritz has done it in year 2. Cignetti has done it in year 2. You can do it, Smitty. In this day and age, you can win like
you
this.
You could have argued, though, that Deion did it in year 2. His year 2 was good.
The culture wasn't set. But that's not the culture, though.
It's like hindsight now.
No, it's not, because the culture was not set year 2. It was still a band of mercenaries. It was a band of mercenaries who won with the Heisman winner, his son at quarterback. Now the culture would tell me that you're winning after that. And it's continuing to grow. They haven't grown. That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
I mean, well, here's what I see, and I've said this multiple times. I think Shador was a really good football player. Travis Hunter was an unbelievable football player. They had Jimmy Horn, and they had a bunch of other guys around them that were really talented football players. Where they missed the boat, where they made the biggest mistake, was they did not sign and develop really good high school talent.
Yeah.
You can listen, you have to live in the portal a little bit, because you have to balance.
Keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, you have to balance your roster. That's what Joey McGuire's done an unbelievable job at Texas Tech. He signed really good high school talent from Texas. They've also been in the portal, but you balance it out. So by the time you get to year 3, all those really good high school players that you signed are now redshirt sophomores or true juniors, and now you're ascending as a program. The reason why Colorado's fallen off a cliff is because they couldn't replace Shador. They couldn't replace Travis. They couldn't replace the top guys because they didn't develop the players behind them. They're trying to go get a guy out of the portal. You ain't going to get a Travis Hunter out of the portal, man. The reason why they came is because Deion came. I mean, the reason why Shador came is because Deion came. You're not going to find those guys. The guys are in the portal because they're not playing. There's only a handful of guys that leave a school because they're really talented and they've been very productive and they want to chase the bag and get paid. There's only a handful of those guys. Everybody else is in the portal because they're not playing.
Right.
And so,
Chev, like, Smitty, I want to be clear here. Like, I don't think it's so finite. Like, it's literally like you can go this way or this way and be great or be screwed. And I don't think people realize when you're in this seat, the seat Chev's in, like, you can actually struggle too as a program, but yet build a culture.
No doubt.
because you're building a place that's been a shithole for like Independence, and we go 6-5 year one, but it was 3-27 over the last 6. And it's like, hold on, we didn't win it all year one, of course, but we've started to lay the bricks, as a lot of people would say.
No question.
You
You're
can
laying the
struggle.
foundation.
Yeah, you could struggle, Smitty, and take a few years.
Like year one, we didn't win a lot of games, but I played a ton of freshmen in year one. The problem is Colorado's playing a ton of freshmen in year 3.
Right.
You're already behind.
Yeah.
It was like it was like they had an immediate like boost, right? When he got there, but now they're
they fell off.
Now you're really
like Shador and Travis and those guys.
And Chev, we've also seen win year one because you either had someone else's players before the portal, and then struggle year 2 and 3. See what I'm saying? So
but that's the old days, because now with the portal, guys are bouncing. But in the old days, like a guy would have done a good job laying the foundation, and he just didn't win enough in year 3 or 4. And then the new head coach comes in before the portal, and those guys are all there. You know, kind of like what Texas A&M did back when Johnny Manziel and Cliff and those guys came in there. They had a program that was being built. And then that guy got let go because they didn't win enough games. And then all of a sudden, Summy comes in there and Cliff comes in there, because Cliff told me, he's like, Chev, we were so loaded, man. We had Johnny, we had all these guys that people don't even know about. We had Evans, they had all these guys, man, that were just ready to ascend because they'd been there, you know. And the thing that I've noticed, like, I'm a fan of Deion. I think Deion, you know, he's brought a bunch of notoriety and exposure to Colorado. I'm a buff, dude. I love the University of Colorado, man. I spent 10 years of my life on that campus as a player and as a coach.
Right.
So I love the Buffs, man. But they have not done a good job of recruiting and retaining, and they haven't run systems that benefit their players. I mean, the fact that Juju didn't start until week 10, I mean, what are we doing? I mean, this kid's a 5-star top quarterback that you signed and paid probably a bunch of money to get him there to Boulder, and you're playing Salter and you're playing that other kid before you played Juju. Like, to me, like, you knew you were going to struggle in year 3. If you knew you were going to struggle in year 3, JB, Juju's starting week 1.
Right. Well, that's my point with Matt. I'm like, Matt, that is showing me that the inexperience or lack of coaching matters, as we just said, where it matters. Like, that's what you got him for. And to me, like, something ain't marrying up here. You had a kid, the white kid. What's his name, Smitty? I forgot his name. He starts a couple games.
Yeah.
If you knew he was going to start a couple games, then why did you even get the kid from Liberty? Yeah, and then you got the freshman. You start the freshman then if it's all equal. Like, I don't
to me, what happened was they got Caden Salter. Caden Salter was a solid quarterback at Liberty. He was solid. They got him thinking that he would at least keep them afloat and will be a solid guy. He will be their starter. He did not play well, to their surprise, I guess, obviously. So now they're like, fuck, we don't think the freshman's ready yet. Let's kind of create a quarterback battle early in the season. I don't know his name. The veteran, the white guy.
Staub,
Yeah, Staub, there you go. Sorry. Staub comes in, looks solid that one game, right? So now they're like, all right, cool, let's give him a chance. Then that falls. Now they're just everywhere. To JB's point, it's kind of like they're just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Well, and to me, it's like, here's the deal. Like, if you bring a guy like Caden Salter into your program, then you need to run a college spread offense with a guy like Salter. They were running a pro-style system. And listen, Pat Shermer's a hell of a coach, man. Pat Shermer's coached more games than all of us on this thing, dude. Like, I'm not talking negative about Coach Shermer, but you don't sign guys like Juju. You don't have guys like Salter if you're not going to run a college offense that's going to play to their strengths. I mean, like, I watched the highlights of the West Virginia game. I mean, you can tell that Juju's a dude. I mean, he's a true freshman. Morgantown's a hard place to play. I played there. I've coached there. That is a hard place to play and get your first true start as a true freshman. And so I think Juju's a star. I would love to coach that guy, dude. Because I'm telling you, the system that we run and we're quarterback friendly, man.
Yeah.
Our quarterbacks are always going to ascend because we give them answers. We give them answers. You know, you're not gonna have loaded boxes because we're gonna play in space and put the ball in space and allow our playmakers to make plays. And so I think that Juju obviously is going to be the starting quarterback the rest of the year. They just waited. They waited 10 weeks too long, in my opinion.
Chev, 2 more topics before you get out of here. Dan Campbell basically had a play sheet. Everybody was, saying, oh, is he calling the plays? Nobody really knew. Afterwards, he came out and said, yes, I took over the play calling duties. You and I both been head coaches and play callers, as you are now still. Why would you take over in the middle of the year like he did? And what does that tell you about what's going on there in Detroit if you were just an outside guy looking in as a guy with experience doing it?
I mean, it tells you a couple things. Obviously, when Ben Johnson got the Bears job, you know, they'd had so much success offensively that I'm sure Coach Campbell felt like, hey, let's just promote within, right? Let's promote within. That doesn't always mean that's the best guy to do it, right? Doesn't always mean that's the best guy to do it. I'm sure they went through the season. I'm sure Coach Campbell gave, you know, John Morton a chance to call the plays. And then, as we know, in week 1, they were awful, right? They were not very good. And then I'm sure what happened, JB, is that as they've gone through the year, they probably just haven't been very productive. They probably haven't been very explosive. And it's hard to replace Ben Johnson. You see what Ben Johnson's doing with the Bears. I mean, it's an unbelievable job. I mean, he should be up for Coach of the Year too. But I think Dan was just something probably in the pit of his stomach. Like, man, I just don't feel comfortable with this. I don't like it. So he wanted to take ownership of it. And, you know, they're playing well. I mean, they scored, I think, 40-something points last night against Washington. And Washington's obviously struggling, you know. So I noticed that too. I was watching the game. I'm like, oh, I bet you Dan took over play calling.
Yeah.
He has a sheet and he looks pretty intense at it.
Yeah.
And when Ben Johnson was
glasses
there,
on. Yeah. Like he's
Ben Johnson was there. He wasn't looking at the call sheet, man.
No.
So,
Dan was real serious. I ain't never seen Dan like really just locked in. Like
now, one more, like, elaborate real quick. So for everybody out there, like I don't think people realize now there's a burden now on Dan, who was more focused as a CEO, special teams, being nasty, gritty, getting his guys to buy in. Now he has to focus on I got to go watch more defense.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Like scheming offense. Now that I'm the play caller, now he still said in his post conference, you know, deal, he's like, hey, I still lean on John Morton, who was an OC. So John's probably coaching the Qs. I don't know. And so let's see how it plays out. Cause you know, sometimes you get demoted. It's hard to either be invested and stay on the staff. And then if I see that you're not invested, I'm going to have to fire you. So like, it's a bad thing. I've done it. I've had to do that. It sucks. But at the end of the day, John Morton isn't the guy that gets hired or fired. Dan Campbell does. Darren Chiaverini does. JB did. Like, you get hired, we get fired. That's the problem. I don't think they grasp that concept. So I get it.
I agree with you. I think it definitely puts a lot more on Coach Campbell's plate. There's no question about it. Being a play caller is not easy.
No.
I was giving Fajoko, because, you know, I know the Fajoko family really, really well. Braden Fajoko tweeted out there that calling plays is easy. No, it's not. Yeah. Calling plays is probably the hardest thing to do in sport besides playing quarterback, because you get criticized on almost every call. You get second guessed on almost every call. There's so much preparation that goes in just open field calls.
You're never going to please them.
No, first and second down base calls, right? Second and long calls, all your third down menu, all your red zone, top of the red, your 2-minute clutch stuff. Like, there's so much that goes into game planning that people don't realize. People think we just show up on the weekend and have a play sheet and we just call plays. Man, there's so much that goes into it. So I think that what Coach Campbell is doing, taking over the play calling duties, it's going to put a lot on his plate. His plate is going to stress him out even more, man, because like you said, JB, when you're calling plays, you're so in tune to the game, right? You're trying to stay a play ahead, man, always on your call sheet. Stay a play ahead, know the down and distance, know what's coming from the defense, know that all your film study is going to pay off on when they're going to bring pressure, internal pressure, edge pressure, coverage changes. There's so many things that go on through a play caller's mind, but being a head coach, you're wearing a couple different hats, right? And so I agree with you, JB. It's going to be interesting to see how this thing plays out for him.
Yeah. Smitty, last thing we got before he gets out of here, the Jets and Browns deal. You got it.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Jets take out the Browns, man. Good win for them. But Browns fans are calling for the team to fire head coach Kevin Stefanski, specifically, though, for his treatment of Shedeur Sanders. Many fans believe Stefanski is not giving Shedeur a fair chance to succeed in Cleveland, especially after the team just lost and now is 1-7. What's your take on here, man?
Chev's a former Brown, Smitty. Chev's a former Brown.
Here's my take on it. You know, the Browns, they shouldn't have drafted Shedeur unless they're going to play the kid. I mean, here's the deal. Like, to me, I thought Shedeur was a second-round grade. That's how I looked at him. I didn't think he was a first-round pick, but I thought he was a second-round pick for sure in my mind.
We all did.
Once you draft Gabriel, in the third round, you're not going to play Shedeur over Gabriel. I mean, that's the investment they made in Dylan Gabriel. But if it was me, if it was my team, I'm starting Shedeur Sanders. I saw Shedeur play. Shedeur is a stud, man.
Yes.
The kid can play. The kid can spin it. He's got great touch. He's got great football IQ.
All that.
I'm starting that kid. Or you trade the kid. Like, trade the
None of
kid.
it.
You know what I mean? Like, someone could have traded for him. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. It's the typical Browns, right? Can't win.
The Browns.
You know, it is what it is, man. They've made a mockery of the quarterback position over the last 15 years. And, like, you know, I never like to talk bad about head coaches, but man, like, I would play Shedeur, man, give him an opportunity to play. But
I agree with you, Coach Chev. I think you said it beautifully. JB, what are your thoughts? You agree with Coach Chev, right?
I don't agree. But here's the thing. Here's the issue. I think, like, it's hard to say. Chev, you grasp the concept. You don't draft 2 mid-round guys if you had a guy. That's the issue. That's why I think this was all just because they still have a guy on the payroll that they can't get rid of who's going to come back into Deshaun Watson. That's the only reason, in my opinion, like they drafted 2 guys. And I think they had a 5th-round draft on them. And they were like, listen, we took a 3rd and a 5th. That doesn't make sense as an organization, number one. And number two, I think that Stefanski, you know, better than anything. I think he's a 2-time coach of the year, by the way, which you can argue that all you want. But the end of the day is I think he knows what's going on in the day-to-day. And there's a reason. I don't think he's just playing the kid wrong. Like, if he's doing the job in practice, I think he'd be starting by now, no?
Well, I think it goes back to – and I saw the owner for the Browns make a comment about Shedeur that basically was the GM's pick. So when the owner comes out and says that, he flat out says, hey, it wasn't my pick. It was the GM's pick. So here's what I think went on. This is a National Football League. This is not college. So when you draft a guy in the 3rd round and you draft a guy in the 5th round, they're going to give Dylan every chance to fail.
Yep.
And they've only given him a couple starts. And so they're going to probably start him a couple more games. And I think at some point, Shedeur is going to start. At some point this season, he will start. And I think he's honestly the better player, in my opinion. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
I agree with everything Coach Chev said. That was beautiful. Ending to your segment.
No doubt.
I love what you're doing, you know, with your team, man. 5 straight wins. Let's finish it. Let's get that 6th one, and let's get the team in the playoffs, y'all. By the way, I like the hoodie, of course. You know, I always give comments on the hoodie. I never need one.
I always look clean, man.
Clean, pure.
Smitty, who's Let's?
Let's make it happen.
Huh?
Get him in there. He's on our team too, bro. He's on our team, man.
Oh, now it's love. Oh, it's all love.
Just supporting the homies, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, Chev, if you need any like quarters beaters, I'll send you.
I saw Smitty called you out, bro. He's like, hey, quarters coverage, JB, throw the post.
Coach Chev was cracking up on Twitter.
I'm laughing, dude.
Hey, Chev, I'm going to send you Mina's number, though. I'll send you Mina's number after the show if you want to get any quarter beaters. And I'll send you Cam Newton's number and Kurt Warner and Orlovsky. But anyway.
Everybody going to JB right now.
Much love, man. Much love, man. It's good for business, Chev. We'll see you next week after a big win on the road at West Alabama, getting the playoffs. I'm going to keep retweeting it, too. Get this committee. I know how the D2 committee was because we were 8-2 at Fort Hays when I was a junior, and we got left out.
I'm telling you, it's interesting, man.
And that was the RMAC. That was the RMAC before they went to the MIAA. So obviously the conference mattered because the RMAC was looked at as, you know, we had at the time Colorado Mines was shitty. Now they're good. But Mesa and Shadron and Kearney and all those guys. And it was crazy. We got left out. But I know how that regional shit works. So
no doubt, man. I appreciate you guys. Good seeing you, Smitty. Good seeing you, JB.
All right, brother. Be good. Get on him. Like,
all right, brother.
Darren Cheverini, clap it up, man. Clap it up.
Let's get him in the playoffs, man. Let's get him in the playoffs. All I want.
Who?
Let's. Listen, I can rep a D2 because, like, that's no impact on, like, Ball State. Y'all know I'm Ball State all day, but that's no – they're not competing. So, like,
right,
I can rep D2.
No correlation.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
Are we doing a commercial break or are we going to just go straight through the rest of the show?
What you want to do?
Well, I do want to say rest in peace to Lenny Wilkins, Hall of Famer as a player and a coach, perennial all-star, legend. I know he passed away yesterday, as well as who, JB?
Why you didn't mention the white guy first?
I threw it to you. Paul
Tagliabue. I'm not a Paul Tagliabue guy, though. So.
Oh, he passed away, though. We're going to keep it at that. Rest in peace to him.
No.
The commissioner did a lot for the league. And I pray for his family left here who are still, mourning his death. His death is never a positive thing. Or, it's always tough, and people have their own emotions. Regardless how you felt about him as a commissioner, JB, he still did a lot for the league. And you never had to fill those shoes. So you have no idea what you have to go through in that position. So
yeah. But oh well. Death's part of life.
Oh shit, this motherfucker's evil.
What? Death's part of life, homie.
You're a psycho.
You just said death's part of life last week.
You're a psychopath, though.
You said Tom Brady should not have cloned the dog because that's part of life. Did you or not? Or say it? Yes or no?
Yeah, with a dog. I said it.
Oh, but a dog, not. But
no, they're not. White people. I'm gonna tell you right now. Dogs are not as important as humans. I'm sorry.
But death's not part of life for a human.
Oh, you sick, homie?
I'm not sick. Well, you say you're sick and you were here Saturday, huh? Weird.
I might have got you, homie. I'm sorry, homie.
Nah, you don't get me. I don't get sick.
That was a sneeze, homie.
You know why?
I sneezed
ever. I got ash in my nostril. You know why I don't get sick from other people?
Why?
Because I'm a scabber, not a bleeder.
But I'm not even sick quite as scab. I have a minor cold. Like I'm not like sick. I'm not like tired and weak. And if I was sick, I wouldn't come to your house.
And respectfully,
yeah,
y'all immune system's weaker than us all.
Bullshit. White folks be getting all type of shit, skin disease and shit. Y'all be looking fucked up. Y'all look old as shit at 35. Y'all motherfuckers be all types of skin cancers and shit and some throat cancer.
Y'all need lotion every day. You get ashy,
you hear R. Kennedy, homie?
Y'all get ashy every day. I don't need
R.
lotion.
Kennedy, homie?
I don't need lotion.
The best way to live life is to drink water and eat food the right way. That's your people, homie. Eat your fruits, eat your vegetables, and work out. That's your people. Fuck wrong with him, homie?
Tell people why you brought that up right now.
What you mean, homie?
Why'd you bring that up right now?
You tell him, homie.
Because I keep it real, and you're not letting everybody know. I keep it real. See, I brought that up the other day.
All right, then, homie.
On Saturday, and here in the lounge, and I tell you that's why I don't vote, because I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. So you got a motherfucker who's literally dying every day he speaks to the American people, talking about don't eat Taco Bell, but this motherfucker's like, don't eat Taco Bell, it will kill you. Like this motherfucker has the hole in his neck right here who just smoked fucking 30 cigarettes. Don't eat Taco Bell. Yeah. I'm like, homie, I'm not listening to you, homie, respectfully.
Y'all voted for him, homie.
I'm not respectfully listening to you, Mr. Kennedy.
Respectfully?
Like, no disrespect.
There you voted for him. That's what y'all
I can't listen to the motherfuckers tell me what to eat your greens. Motherfucker, you literally have
you gotta stop,
homie, you literally have asthma. You have asthma telling the American people, I don't eat that. Drink water. Like, motherfucker, you need to drink you need a goddamn cleansing with some Lysol, homie. You need fucking Lysol, homie. And you're telling me not what to eat, homie? Don't drink water. Fuck. Take a quick commercial break, man. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
And the Jets, led by Justin Fields, came back after being down 38-24. Big time win versus the Bengals. And Aaron Glenn had his speech after his first win as an NFL coach. And I got to ask you, JB, to rank this speech. Check this out.
I have all the numbers and all that right now. But, man, defense, when it counted, you stepped your up and you make it. Offense, 500. Brand, 254 rushing yards. Yeah. Man, I love Grit. Grit. Because I told you during the offseason, man, we have to create an advantage. We did.
It's shitty. It's shitty. Just cut it off.
What?
It's horrible. It's ridiculous.
You ain't see the passion. You ain't see like that.
Nah, I feel bad. I got secondhand embarrassed.
But the team was like with them. Like, yeah, they was feeling it though.
Smitty, they're fucking horrific.
But if the team feels it, that means it's a good speech.
They don't. It's shitty. It's a joke. It's a mockery. They feel bad for the kid. Listen, here's the issue.
Yeah, he a grown man.
The guy. Anyway, Smitty, they're fucking 1-7. I got to do a fucking motivational speech at 1-7 to tell everybody how happy I am to win our first fucking football game this year. Like,
have you ever turned the program around, JB?
Do you think Rex Ryan, homie, would have fucking been doing this celebratory fucking game afterwards of 1-7? Smitty, you know what I'd have? You know where I would have been? You know where I would have been?
What?
I would have been in my office, and I wouldn't even have been around at 1-7 after my first win. Fucking right. Here's a game ball. Here, Jermaine. Here, Justin. Here, Justin. Good job coming back after the owner shitted on you. Here.
Well,
but I'm out.
We don't want to fight for you then, Jason.
Hey, you do. You're fighting for me from the week, Smitty. You're not fighting for me because of my fucking post-game speech after winning my first football game.
So hold on. So speeches don't matter now.
No, I'm talking about you're fighting for me from my weeks long preparation, not from. You're not fucking fighting for me because we won our first football game, Smitty, against the fucking Cincinnati Bengals. Who had the worst
team. You've been kicking my ass all season long. We're 0-7. You've been cussing me out. We've been having crazy ass practice. We finally do something good and get a win. We can't have a moment.
You said that Aaron Glenn, after winning his first game as a head coach in the NFL, shouldn't have given a post-game speech. He should have went to his office.
I didn't say give a post-game speech. I said treat it like it was a fucking Super Bowl.
It's his first win.
So what? They're 1-7. Act like you've been there.
He ain't been there. He ain't never been there.
I know, because he's shitty.
Hey, listen, they still can go 10-7.
Oh, stop. Oh, fuck, stop. I'll boot you out of this fucking thing. Bring Weddle in. Fuck this.
Mathematically, can they still go 10-7?
No. Mathematically, they can't. Retardedly, can you be more retarded today?
Hey, mathematically, can they still go 10-7?
I mean, mathematically,
I didn't say it was realistic.
No,
but it's possible.
Why would you even say something like that? It was so blasphemous.
You saying the man shouldn't go in there and take advantage of how their first victory feels. Hopefully, it incites a run.
It's
crazy.
We got a real Super Bowl champion joining the show. Our main man, E-Dub. Bring him in properly, Bailey. Yeah, it's a Merciless Monday, man. I'm taking no mercy. I might damn near I'll do another show separate and just get on the board and just literally just cook everybody and teach them how to coach football.
Should have been did that, homie. Like now the conversation is kind of getting old now and people don't
care about it. It's damn near not. It's damn near still heating up. Like that's the crazy part.
We damn near got to start something new now this week. Like a whole other conversation, like cover 2 again.
I'm just gonna go at Cam and Kurt Warner.
Man coverage or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go at those motherfuckers. They gold jacket, they're Hall of Fame guys, Super Bowl champ, Kurt Warner. I'm gonna go at him.
I'm gonna go at you though. Like Cam was getting nice on the first one because he fucks with you. If you go at him, he gonna do a whole he gonna really go at you, which is so cool. Just be ready though. Is all I'm saying.
I stay ready.
I know.
Got me fucked up.
I got your back. I'm just gonna be ready.
No, you don't. I'm literally on my own on everything.
No, I got your back. It's just that when you're wrong, you're wrong.
You literally don't have my back. You take Mina Kind. You have Mina Kind back.
Well, my only thing would hurt is just stop bullying people. You know what I'm saying? Like
not bullying at all.
I understand the foundation why you don't like her. I'm not
saying Can I? Let me ask
you. Have to every freaking week find something about her that you don't like.
I still don't understand.
That's all I'm saying.
I still don't grasp the concept. If somebody came at your family,
you don't make sense.
I don't get it. Like you still defend her over someone coming at your family, homie.
Her, I'm defending.
You are.
What I'm telling you.
But you are though.
No. What I'm telling you as your homie is that have some growth for you.
If you knew,
It has nothing to do with Mina. It's about you growing for you. You're letting something that she did just simmer and sit on your heart. And to me, that means she has real estate on you for the rest of your life.
Not at all.
At some point,
I think it's the other way around.
Well, I'm saying at some point, you ain't never
Have you noticed? Have you noticed?
Bringing her up.
Have you noticed they literally are what you call trolling me, but they don't say my name or tag me?
Right.
So that to me, I got real estate in their mind.
Right now you do, yeah, because you made a viral video. But what I'm saying is they don't go out their way, at least to this point, to go like find our clips and then start something. You always say start none won't be none.
Exactly.
You started with them, so now
No,
they're responding by trolling you.
You still saying I started it? I didn't start it.
But homie, trust
Nah,
me.
see, you can't grab. You don't even know. Like, you're like, damn, you're right. I didn't start it.
You keep going back to something. She
I'm gonna keep going back. I'm gonna keep going back, homie. That's the thing about it.
Because
you started it, Smitty.
For the rest of your life to go.
Yeah, because you did something in a. Hold on, though. She did something. She did something in a malicious manner to attack 3 of my kids and my reputation and my name. You literally lied on it and accused me of being a rapist advocate.
Can you find the hit piece? I want to read it actually now.
Yeah, it's Sarah. I think it's Sarah Spain, that other broad that sued. What's her name? What's her name?
Send it to me though, for real. I'm dead ass. I want to read it.
No, I pasted it on Twitter. You could Google it and find it. But
what do I type in?
Sarah Spain, Mina, and what's her name? Brenda Tracy, accusing Coach JB or something. Like, that's what I think I put in. I don't know. But like, I want to know why I'm the one bringing it up and continuing to bring it up when they started it. Literally, like, that's the problem.
But
see?
Okay, so it's 3 names on there. Why are you only going at Mina though?
Because the other 2 blocked me after I called them out then too.
But what does them block you have to do with you still verbally talking shit about it? You never bring up Sarah Spain. You never
if they're not going to see it, fuck them. I already went at them. I've gone at them plenty back in the day, and that's the thing.
Right. And then you moved on. But
they blocked me, Smitty. They blocked me. They can't see. I can't see their shit.
I'm saying,
Smitty, if you can't, but Smitty, they can't see my shit. Why am I going to keep talking about them?
They can see it, homie.
You can't tag them, homie.
Media, they can see it.
Homie, you can't tag them if they're blocking you. What are you talking about?
There's still ways to see people's shit.
They'll get it from like somebody that sent it to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I don't got time for that. I ain't got time to hope you get it.
So if Mina block you, you'll stop talking shit.
Well, I can't send it to her. So
all right. So Mina, if you watch this, Mina, just block JB so we can move on because I'm tired.
She did. You know what's crazy? Here's how I know. Here's what I know is good for her business too. She blocked me at one point, and now I'm not blocked. What that mean, homie? You know social media better.
My thing is this. I agree. You are helping her out. But to me, if you don't like her, why you? It's just weird.
I don't understand why you don't understand that I have a legitimate gripe and beef with this broad because of what she did to me personally and my players. I don't understand why you don't grasp that.
But I do understand that. But what I'm saying is, let me see. I gotta find a way to explain it to you so you can understand like what I'm saying.
But you keep saying that you want me to grow personally.
Yeah, because like at some point,
why haven't you figured out I'm not gonna do that?
Okay, there we go. No, like that. No, that was perfect. Like there's nothing else we need to say.
All right,
I respect that now. So
I'm not gonna grow personally. I'm actually digressing personally.
I respect that. I see that.
Huh?
I see that. I respect that.
You see what? You see what?
The digression. Like when we first started, you were there to mature, but now it's like it's really
because the show's like growing, and now I gotta get back. I gotta get back to it.
Yeah.
So like it's good for business, but anyway,
I care about you like from like a heart standpoint, like the God in me. You know what I'm saying? Like I care about that piece of it. But you know, here's what it is.
But you don't have my back though. At the end of the day, so
I do.
Let's dive into. I'm scared now to walk down the alley with Mark Sanchez around you. Like I can't go around Mark Sanchez with you.
You scared of Mark Sanchez on me?
No, I just don't know because like he's a backstabber. So like
literally,
I don't know if I can go around Mark Sanchez with you.
Oh man, you gotta worry about that. I got you.
Because he's in Naptown. He runs Naptown for some reason, and it's like crazy.
He went and stabbed an old 69-year-old white dude. He wasn't fucking on. He wasn't by
your
my
brother.
People.
Wasn't your brother?
Nah, he wasn't. Trust me. He wasn't by my people. Tell you that much.
He was your people.
Tell him to do that shit out east.
Well, he's Mexican, so I don't really care either way. I would have just
All
called
I'm saying
ice.
is this, homie. I really do got your back, actually, because I don't agree with everything you do. Like, I'm actually your realest homie. Respect to all your homies. I'm the realest homie, though. A lot of your homies just like, yeah, JB, because they fuck with you. And
So I got yes, man.
yes. And in their heart, though, they believe like what they're doing, like their intentions are pure. I came in late. I don't know JB when you was 17. So I'm keeping it real with you. When you wrong, you wrong. And I'm gonna tell you that because I want you to be better. I'm the realest fucking you. I'm God's gift to you. It's the reason we came together.
You got like a funny way of showing it.
I think God brought me here to make you better. I swear to real shit. Because if you think about how we got connected, it's so random. Like we did not know each other. You didn't coach me. Fucking you from Canada, I'm from Indianapolis. Like the chances of us meeting.
Hold on, homie. What Ruben say though?
He'll never say cat. That's what's funny.
Hey, he don't even know what cat means, homie.
That's the first word he said in all weekend.
And he don't even know what it means.
Exactly.
So,
chat, Ruben was at JB's house and said maybe 2 sentences within a 10-hour span.
But can I say something?
Go ahead, Jason.
God didn't bring you in. I did. I literally called Marcellus to get your number.
Yeah, but how do you think? Like, think about this. The chance of us meeting is very slim. Like, I'm saying, if you know my background, your background.
I literally saw you. I saw you at Marcellus Wiley's. I saw you at Marcellus Wiley's wife's birthday party up on that.
First time we rapped.
On that building or whatever.
Yeah, at Harriet's.
Yeah, because I thought you were DeMarco Farr.
Right, and we were just rapping. You were talking shit, joking about the moms you fucked and rubbing their feet. You were just talking shit, being you. And I'm just laughing. I'm crazy. So
I met you that day, and I was like, all right, me being a recruiter and the best recruiter in the history of football, I was like, let me judge a character. I was like, oh, this guy's a good kid, man, good-natured kid, far leftist, but good kid. And I was like, let me call Marcellus after I got to chop it up with you for, I think I bought a drink even before you pause.
Nah, you didn't buy no drink. It was free.
Nah, I bought them because I told the broad I was trying to get at. You didn't know I was trying to get at one of the broads that was bringing drinks, and I was like, hey, bring a drink over here, bring a couple more drinks. So that's what I did, but I was trying to get at the bit. But anyway, we got a Super Bowl champ. Ooh. By the way, Shaun King. So everyone knows you guys need to understand.
Yep.
Who your favorite guy is in this chat. Shaun King. You call him Big King, and he's your favorite. We need more King, and blah, blah, blah. He texted us and said he can't come on until 8:20. And I said, well, this is E-Dub's Eric Weddle show at 8:30. Yep. So you ain't going to come on for 10 minutes. You're not going to come late to our show after you say you're the third-headed monster on this show. You're not. You're not going to come on late and dictate and fuck our show off.
Yep.
So I told him, no, come on.
What it is.
So guess what? On Wednesday, you need to tell your fucking favorite Big King that he needs to pay homage.
And he can't say nothing if we bring him on 2 minutes late or it don't matter.
Nah.
He's screwed.
And we got a real Super Bowl champ.
We do.
On the show right now.
A dog, though. Like one of the most
smartest players like leader of the white team. Our main man, Eric Weddle.
Yeah. I'm in my mode, ready to transform you into I hate a storm, Hail Marys, I make it pour. Good, I ain't lying, you little giants, we been defiant. Rising. What's the cost to be the boss? Breaking down the walls. We all in once the coin gets tossed. Got the plan of action, never acting. No need to scramble to get traction. We make it happen. From 3-4s to 4-3s, we get it cracking.
Yeah.
What's up, my guys?
What's going on, man?
Leader of the white guys. Why can't it just be leader of the guys, man?
That's what I'm talking about. All the race shit. Come on.
That's great.
That's why I
no doubt.
The race baiter says that. Let me ask something. Real quick, you beat the shit out of
yeah, we did.
Coach Barnett. Coach Barnett, respectfully. Nick Barnett done a good job. Nick Barnett done a good job, but you beat shit out of him respectfully, 49-14 or whatever. First round, belt to ass. You move on, and who you got? Granite Hills?
Granite Hills, 3-time CIF or state champ, Division I or Open. Really good team. They got a incredible offensive prowess, quarterback, receivers galore. But hey, we're gonna go in there, mighty 40, and we're gonna give them a run for the money. I'll tell you that.
We might get that dub. I know you can't say it, but I'm gonna say we about to get that W. That's what we about to get. We about to get that win.
Well, hey, we had a little adversity late in the year, right? We came on and we got better as a team, got better as coaches.
Look at the boys right there.
Yeah. Oh,
I like the energy. I like the energy, homie.
Yeah, and we're peaking at the right time. So we put our most complete game. Gage threw 5 tuggies, dominated on defense.
I like this right here.
Hey, you like as a coach,
he got some swag. He got real swag. It's kind of funny to see his personality and him lead our team. It's really cool to see not just your son, but leaders on the team show out and be who you want them to be on and off the field. So it's really cool to be a part of. This is a really connected team that really plays for each other, and I'm just blessed and humbled to try to lead them every single day.
Yeah, man, beautiful, man.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. As a coach, you've been here, this is 3rd year now. Have you seen we lost at the right time? Because I've seen we've lost before, and I'm like, we lost actually, and it kind of grounded our team, and we got a little bit of humbleness. We got humility sets in at some point. Did you see that? You lost 2 in a row after winning 7 or 6 in a row or whatever, 7, and then you lose 2 in a row, and now you're back playing great. You just said. Is it are you happy actually at the end of the day, hindsight 2020? You're like, of course we want to go undefeated, but at the same time, it's a good thing sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, you always want your team to be tested, right? We had some close games throughout the season, some games we had to come back from. We had a win in the 4th quarter, and then we just got, you have that one game, that anomaly game where nothing goes right, and you coach. Your coaches stink, your players stink, everything stinks, and that was our game against Mission Hills. And that being humbled, probably showing some iniquities, some areas that we obviously were not good enough in. You coach it up, you get back to the drawing board, and you go out and practice, and you practice harder than you were, and go attack the details. And the last 2 weeks, we played better, complete football, and offensively, we're hitting our stride. So it's nice. It's nice to see that and give yourself a chance against some of the best teams in the county, because we're going to need our best effort to beat this team at their place.
No doubt. Smitty?
Yes, sir. Well, let's get to this rundown, man. Talk about some of these topics. Mike Tomlin was asked after the game to assess his QB Aaron Rodgers' performance, and had an interesting response here. We got a video. Let's check it out.
How would you? Next.
Real short, real simple. I love Mike Tomlin. He's real matter of fact. I don't have no problem with it. But do you guys have a problem with it? Like, is this like somewhat of is it a shot at Aaron a little bit, or like how you look at it, E-Dub?
Nah, I mean, listen, real ones understand how you play, did you get your job done or not? Like, if you get sensitive in the NFL, then you're not going to have a job for very long. So you just have to understand we're in this together, obviously, right? Our livelihoods rely on other people doing their job, and my job doing it at a high level. But if I don't play well, I always felt this as a safety, and especially our quarterback of our team. If you don't play well, you're probably not going to win, right? So if I don't play like at a 98% clip of execution, assignment, no MEs, no missed tackles, like if I don't play that well, we're probably going to lose, because that means I'm giving up catches, I'm missing tackles, I'm giving up touchdowns. So it's even more so for the quarterback. And A-Rod knows that. He even said it. He played like crap. He knows it. He said it. The coach knows it. He said, like, belating the point to everyone that our quarterback stunk it up. Like, everyone knows it. So,
Right.
you know, you can get called out if that's the motive of your head coach. Like, if that's what you need to do with your star players, and I'm fine with that. I've been called out. Like, it's all good. We all know who screwed up. So it's not anything that we need to talk about. And if it does get hashed out or talked about, then you own it. Like, yeah, I screwed up. I got to be better. If I play like that each week, we'll lose every game.
100%. Well said. Well said. Moving to another game, man. The Bills, who screwed me and messed up my parlay, man, got like upset
That's
against
crazy.
the Dolphins. Devin A. Chain and Miami, they were running wild against the Bills defense. They couldn't stop them. Josh Allen, he threw for 306 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 turnovers in the loss. Well, like, are you concerned for the Bills? I am. To me, like, seeing, like, I know it's one loss, I get it, but the way they lost, like, for me, it's just, I don't know, it's a eye awakening for me. But what's your thoughts, E-Dub?
Yeah, that they didn't. Man, there's just something about playing at Miami with all the distractions, and usually there's like 3 or 4 games Miami at home beats when they shouldn't beat. And I think it's all the other crap that goes on. You know, no way should Buffalo win in there and play that bad, right? But again, to Coach JB's point about the Broncos, maybe this is a good thing in the long run, right? The adversity the Ravens hit at 1-5, now hitting their stride, and what we talked about a few weeks ago, like this could be a silver lining. The same thing with the Rams having those 2 gut-wrenching losses. I believe ultimately in the long run, it's going to make them so mentally tough and so battle-tested that they're going to be a tough out. And so it's actually a good thing if you use it the right way, which I believe they will. Do I think they're the most talented team? No. I think they got a superstar, crazy quarterback that usually finds ways to win. And if he's off just a little bit, then they're just not as good as they've been in the past. I think explosiveness, offensively, I don't think they got the pass rush that, even though they got Bosa there, I don't know. I think something's a little off. And man, how about the Patriots? Holy smokes! Just coaching matters, boys. Coaching matters.
Coaching.
Hey, E-Dub, are you shocked? Like, are you shocked that? Here's a couple questions. Like, number one, we live in a world now where what have you done for me lately? So I brought it up with Smitty earlier. Like, we're anointing Tomlin for the 5-2 start. Now we want him fired. The Bills beat the Chiefs. McDermott, let's get him an extension today. Fire McDermott. We're so iffy, and I think it's because we've created a player empowerment that's so strong that players dictate everything now with NIL in college, and then transfer portal, and then in NFL players nowadays demanding trades. Player empowerment is a real thing, and I think that the coaches now are getting fired more frequently because of NIL at the college level. It's a fact. Like, there's no way you can tell me that these guys aren't getting moved around more often. And I think coaches want to leave now, too, because of NIL. So, like, it's 2 things going on, whether it's another job in college to get more money or it's to the league and leave college alone, as we've seen with Saban and Krzyzewski and Belichick. So my point is the Bills made 0 trades at the deadline for a team that has huge deficiencies in so many areas you just pointed out. Why didn't they make even one move? Number one, are you shocked at that? And then are you shocked at the fact that McDermott's now apparently on the social media, at least, hot seat?
I'm not shocked at the media. They're week to week. Half the time they don't know what they're talking about. So it's hard to even watch certain shows nowadays that these guys get on there and just start yapping. But I do, like, you have a team that's ready to win, contending right now. You know that you have some areas of weakness, but that's the Bills, man. They're a lot like the Ravens. They like to hold their draft picks and build through the draft and develop, and that's good. But on the flip side, you got the Colts. They're like, hell yeah, we're all in. Let's give up these first rounders like the Rams did a few years ago or every year. And it galvanizes your team. It's saying, hey, we're all in, management's all in, ownership's all in. We're trying to win this, put the pieces around us. I don't care about next year's draft. I don't care about offseason. We're going to do it. And it just galvanizes, it energizes the whole team midway through the season to go get it. So I'm with you. I'm a proponent. Obviously, I believe in the draft, but I also believe that if your team needs some help and you're on the cusp for a Super Bowl, which they've been for years, why are you not trying to do whatever you can to go make it happen?
Yeah, I think they, like you said, Smitty, they needed pass rush help. They need wideouts. I mean, fuck, man. This is like it has been for a while, though. It's kind of like Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. They got him no help.
The receivers, right.
They wouldn't address it in the draft. I get you got Coleman and shit. You got Shakir, but those really, to be honest, they're number 2 guys. Like, they're not – they don't have nobody, man. And I watched Aaron Rodgers last night, I watched Aaron Rodgers last night. He was the worst I've ever seen him play last night just because I saw the whole thing. I'm taking into consideration his body language, the actions after a bad play that he created or made, and how he was. And I get it. At the same time, I'm like, fuck, man, he has no weapons. Like, if you double, what's his name, DK, there is nobody else like that scares anybody on defense. Not one person. They got 3 humongous tight ends that they're trying to win games with, and you're condensing the box and making a 300-pound tight end in Washington, the Georgia kid, and then you got Freiermuth, who's on the other side. Like, come on, man, you can't win in the league this way, like, consistently, right?
Well, it's, you know, the Patriots did it with 2 tight ends for a long time, and it has to be at the end of the day. At the end of the day, like, who are you? What are you trying to do? How are you going to win games? Right? Well, how's your team built? But for like Coleman, Coleman was never a burner, right? He's a big receiver, but on the flip side, like, it just it sheds light of how special Puka Nacua is, right? Like, they're basically the same guy, same body type, 6'2", 6'2.5", 215, 220. One can separate, get in and out of breaks, has great hands, great yak, and the other one is still trying to find himself. So if you can't run, right, if you're not a burner and can't run, how do you manipulate coverages? How do you have to have some type of intellectual instincts, intuition, right? Understanding coverages, understanding leverage, understanding how to manipulate routes and tempo and bursts, right? No better person, I think, in Gates when I was playing, of starting and stopping and bursting in the middle of a route to create separation. Then another guy that learned a lot from him was Keenan Allen. Shout out to him for just breaking the Chargers reception record. You have to have some special trait as to be elite, and it doesn't always have to be a physical. It could be the mind, and it just these guys draft guys at certain positions that think they're going to translate. And I can tell you right now, like, certain positions, if you don't have some elite trait that you haven't found out, they're not going to be successful because you just can't get open, you can't separate. I'm just talking pertaining to Coleman, and he's still young, but it's hard. It's hard to score at times. Sometimes it's really easy, but the way the game is nowadays, if you're not getting the ball downfield and pushing the ball, you're never going to win. I mean, you got to score points.
I thought Stafford started off on fire last night. The first play was a fucking dot, like on the sideline to Nacua. He grabs it. He's unbelievable. And Devontae Adams leads the league in touchdowns, Smitty, with 9. And he's not even like, he's an afterthought on the offense, by the way. He's literally an afterthought. Like, he's the afterthought, and he leads the league in touchdowns. I don't think people are giving Matthew Stafford enough credit when you do that, when you're dominating like that, in my opinion. And they got the Seahawks this week, E-Dub, real quick. They're 2 teams.
It's going to be an insane matchup. Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be. No, it's going to be. This is a huge game. History. You know, Mike was in Baltimore. I think they played twice. I think they were both high-scoring affairs, but I know Shaun respects Mike, but also has had some success against Mike. Their defense, that offense, Really, really top notch, all three phases. That second half, the first three drives for the Rams, you come out as a play caller, and I'm not even remotely trying to say I know what Shaun's going through and anything like that. But you script your plays. You want to see certain formations, how are they going to play bunch, how are they going to play jet motion, how are they going to handle the run game, et cetera, et cetera. And you're kind of going through those plays, and they just kind of just boom, 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 touchdown, boom, 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 touchdown. Well, second half, Niners cut it to 7. And those next 3 possessions, I text Shaun mid-game, and he texted me like 20 minutes after the game and said, "You saw that, huh?" I texted him, I said, "You are calling an incredible second half of being a step ahead of the defense." Like, he had the boot, then he had the waggle off and then the screen backside, then he had the shot play. I mean, it was as beautiful of a display of offense, those 3 drives, when you had to have it, of a play calling matching up with the best quarterback in the league, putting things on him that you can't even do with 95% of the other quarterbacks in the NFL, and just taking it to the Niners in Frisco. It was a huge win. They needed it. It was a must-win for the Rams, and you could tell by the way they came out. Huge win for them. I mean, they got to be up there as the team to beat right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. You made a great point, because I don't know, Smitty, the team what they did. I don't know what you're pointing at your hat for, homie. The Rams beat them, but anyway,
I'm scratching my head.
Yeah. But here's the issue I have.
8-2.
If he goes 3 and out on any of those, Edub, the Niners momentum, and they're hot on offense at that time.
Yep.
Mac Jones threw for 330. So like they're in a situation where this is a tie game, or anything can happen there, and it's a great comeback. That was huge to me. Like, they had to go down and win and score right away, and I thought it was great. Speaking of comebacks, the Texans, guys, Shaun, they were down 29-10.
Loss.
That's an unbelievable loss. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Unbelievable loss.
Look at Trevor in this picture.
Smitty, he said unbelievable
Jaguars.
loss. He said unbelievable loss, Smitty.
Yeah.
You want to say anything to D. Jones, Smitty, real quick, or no?
I mean, the Jags are who we thought they were.
I mean, that is you just can't ever allow this to happen in the NFL. Like, to give up 20 points. Oh my gosh, it's just hard to comprehend.
No, wasn't it 26 nothing?
26-0 in the fourth quarter.
Oh my gosh. It's a horrible loss. Horrible. That saved the season for the Texans, right? But they got hot, and man, Jaguars, you can't go 3 and out. Like, you can't. Your defense is reeling. Liam, you're an offensive guru. Can we get a first down? Can we change the field position? Can we do something? Man, it's hard to watch losses like that. And kudos to the Texans, but that's a horrible loss.
Davis Mills, man. Davis Mills.
They didn't even have Stroud yet, right?
I know.
Davis Mills.
Same thing for the Bears. Like, Caleb Williams was awful for 3 quarters, and then, man, for the 15th time it seems, they come back in the fourth quarter and they just catch fire, and that's kind of a sign of their culture and their coach, and Caleb just running around and making plays, and man, they win again when they shouldn't have. Caleb making plays in the fourth quarter. You got to tip your hat. He wasn't very good for 3 quarters, but fourth quarter, man, he turned into Tom Brady out there.
You heard it, JB.
Yeah, I don't understand how the defense doesn't understand he can't beat you with his arm. Just don't let him run. He fucking runs for 2 touchdowns.
It's easier said than done. Like, I think you sitting back, you watching, it sounds good, JB, but you've been out there. It's way different when you're in the mix. It's not easy. Like, come on, JB, stop. You sound like a fan right now. Homie.
But it's not sustainable either, and Caleb's going to be who he is.
Yeah, it will.
Hey, Edub, real quick, I want to ask you, if the college football playoff committee comes down to a 2-loss Utah and a 2-loss Notre Dame, who gets in?
Who gets in, or who should get in?
Who should get in?
Utah should get in, but no, there's absolutely zero chance if Notre Dame wins the rest of their games that they won't be in the playoff. They'll bring too much revenue, too much money. They need Notre Dame in there, so it's not even a question worth talking about. Unfortunately, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve to get in, but
I love you. But can you tell me why Utah in that scenario would deserve it over Notre Dame, knowing that Notre Dame's 2 losses were what? What, JB? 1 point losses at the very beginning.
So Miami, that's now lost twice.
Okay, and who else?
And they lost to A&M.
Who's the best? Who's definitely the best team in the nation?
yeah, I mean, it's all subject, right? Like who have they beaten? I mean, SC is the only ranked team, right? And they could end up 10-2, which would only help them, right? And we shellacked Cincinnati, who was ranked 17. You look at the S&P rankings that goes offense, even especially, and we're the 7th best team in the country when you rank all 3 phases with the numbers that are, I don't know how it all works, but I know how it works, but I'm not trying to get too far into it. And then you could potentially say our 2 losses were to two top 10 teams in BYU and Texas Tech. So, but again, it's there will be no argument. Notre Dame will be in there. They're gonna be in there. So that's just the way of the land, and Notre Dame carries that weight. It's really crazy this year as you're looking at an ACC champ that'll be a top 20 maybe team that's going to get a guaranteed spot. Then you're looking at a Power 5 highest rank, which is a nobody team, I'm sorry to say, that's going to get a spot. Like, why are we giving a spot to a Memphis? It was Memphis, or these schools that have no business being in the playoff. Like, I'm sorry, but that's the way the rules are.
Tulane, Shaun King, Tulane. It could have been a Memphis. It could have been.
They'll get beat by 50.
That's what I'm saying. That's why this whole and everyone. Shaun King, Tulane. Like, we want to keep expanding too. We want to keep expanding more playoff teams. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. What has happened with Florida State and Mike Norvell after Smitty made a great point? Like, they looked athletic, they looked fast, they looked physical. Week 1, beat Bama.
What happened?
And it seems like that team is not even close to what that was. I don't understand. Did the players leave or something?
They looked so good that week. Like, what the hell
happened? Did he get fired?
No, they can't fire him. They owe him $100 million. They owe the buyout.
Okay. I didn't know. You never know what's real or not. How about Brian Kelly was like, "No, I'm not taking the buyout. You're gonna pay me my $59 million."
Yeah,
that's crazy. I don't know. Like, I haven't watched a game of Florida State, so Florida State hasn't been good in years. Well, they went 12-0 and then got their quarterback hurt. So it seems like ever since that moment where all the guys didn't play in the bowl game and we're all sensitive about it, they haven't recovered. And
Georgia broke their fucking spirit.
That was oof. So I don't know. Speaking of Georgia, Gage and I and Chanel are heading out to Georgia, Texas this week. Georgia invited Gage out, so that's gonna be pretty sick.
What?
Yeah,
man, Georgia, Texas. That's a big one for Sark. Sark and Kirby. Kirby owns Sark.
It's a must win for Texas, and then obviously Georgia. Being where they're at, I think if they lose, I don't know, that probably knock them out of the championship game. So it's a huge game.
That's a hell of a game to go to.
I know.
Let me ask you before you get out of here, Edub, last thing for you. Kirk Cignetti in Indiana finds a way to win in Happy Valley at Penn State. Like Smitty said, he made a good point. Penn State still has good players. They were ranked number 1 at some point, number 2 for a while before the whole thing happened and fell out. And, James Franklin gets fired, blah, blah, blah. They haven't won many games since James left. James was even on the sideline at the West Virginia game with former Penn State recruits this past weekend, was funny as hell. Fernando Mendoza leads IU on a game-winning touchdown, throws in the back of the end zone. I still don't think his foot touched. I thought that was a shadow, an optical illusion. I don't think his foot actually touched. I zoomed in. I don't see the foot touching,
2
by
feet,
the way.
no, 2 feet.
We'll break that down another day. Where are you at with – is Indiana real? Because I'm with A.J. McCarron a little bit. Like, if you move that team to the SEC – I don't even know if they're a fucking bowl win team. I'll be honest. Let's be honest. How many real conferences really belong in a 12-team playoff? We're just putting guys in because they're in that conference. Indiana really hasn't beat anybody but Oregon. And number 1, number 2,
big win.
I don't know if this team right here beating Penn State the way they did should trump and stay at number 2. I don't know if you argue A&M jumps them this week in the polls.
Yeah, it's he's got the right ideology of how to schedule games. He scheduled 3 or 4 cupcakes.
Yeah.
And he's like, if I drop one in conference, I'll still make the playoff or I'll still make the championship game. And then win or lose in the championship game, I'm going to stay in the playoff because they value the Big Ten so high. So it's smart. I mean, more teams are going to do this the way the playoffs set up, that you don't even need to win your conference anymore. You just have to go. You just schedule 4 cupcakes, and then be one of the better teams in your conference and go 7-1 in your conference, and you got 11-1 season, and you make the playoff, whether or not you make the championship game. So it's kind of unfortunate that you dilute the meaningfulness of winning league and being a league champion. So I don't know. Like, I think Indiana's good. I don't know. Like, if I wouldn't pick them against Bama. I wouldn't pick them against Texas A&M. I wouldn't pick them against Ohio State. I wouldn't pick them against Georgia. I wouldn't. So are they the second-ranked team? They are theoretically, but if I'm matching them up, I'd probably put them as like the 7th or 8th best team in the country, which is still really good. Like,
I agree. That's a great way to break it down. I agree. Smitty can't understand that at all.
I understand it perfectly.
Like, he's all like Smitty's all fucked up right now in the head.
As long as you're putting respect for IU's name, because like they are legit, but they're not maybe number 2.
They're good.
I think it's beautiful. They're legit.
Yeah, I mean they're good. They're gonna have a chance against Ohio State, and we're gonna find out. And then they're gonna be in the playoff no matter what. So they're gonna get their chances against some of the best teams in the country, and then who knows? Maybe they'll prove us wrong. And they'll win those games, which they obviously can. I mean, they got great players, great coach, right? Great scheme. It's just hard to tell when you see a Bama and a Georgia and a Texas A&M and all these schools play these, these top 10 teams week in and week out. Then you kind of get a better barometer of how good they really are.
Yeah,
no doubt. Hey, E-Dub, good luck this week. You got a tall task, and go get them. And good luck on the visit at Georgia, Texas, and we'll see you next Monday. Who you got tonight? Eagles, Packers, go.
Where's it at?
Green Bay.
I got the Eagles. Packers are fake to me.
Packers are fake. So really, when you asked that question of where it's at, it really didn't hold any weight on your thought process.
Well, when I initially asked, I thought about like home and away does make a difference. Then I thought of just how bad the Packers have played. I think it was last week they lost to some scrub, and I'm like, nah. I mean, what's crazy to me is Jalen Hurts has 15 tugs, 1 pick, and people try to slander him like he's one of the worst quarterbacks in the league that can't get the ball and this and that. It's like, man, I think there's probably 25 teams, maybe 28 teams that would want their quarterback to have a 15 tuds, 1 interception, and probably 10 rushing touchdowns. I mean, I would take that all day, every day.
All right,
JB think he's trash.
No, I mean, listen, there's obviously levels, right? I'm not saying he's the best quarterback in the league. All I'm saying is I'd rather have Jalen Hurts compared to a lot of other quarterbacks. And people think it's easy to find a quarterback that doesn't turn the ball over. Yeah, man, he's a great leader. He does things that, like I would love to be his teammate and try to stop the other team for him. Like, it just seems like guys. Yeah. Does he get the ball to his best players at all times? No, but you can say that a lot of quarterbacks. So
no doubt,
whatever.
No doubt.
Go Rams, go Chargers, go Ravens, go Colts.
Go Chargers, go Chargers, go.
Go Broncos.
The Ravens are rolling. You called it out.
Rancho Bernardo.
I said it 3-4 weeks ago. I said, watch, they're going to get on a run. This will be all right. It can happen. It's hard to do, but it can happen. And we'll see. Lo and behold, they're making their mark.
They got the Browns next, the Jets, and the Bengals. Next 3 opponents.
Yeah. Dub. That's 7-5, first place.
Lamar Jackson.
He's not very good. But
Hey,
anyway,
shout out to Taylor in that game. Oh my goodness. Can he keep it up to win the MVP non-quarterback? When was the last time? LaDainian Tomlinson? No, Adrian Peterson. Who was the last one?
Peterson, I think. But the bottom line is, we all Saquon do it last year and didn't get.
Yeah, but he's gonna get more. He's got to break the record, single season record, and he's got to break it. In my mind, he's got to break it by at least 100 yards for me to say like it's the real record.
He's already got
You know what I'm saying?
over
Because
1,000
the extra
yards
game,
right now.
he's got 11. I know the extra game. It's got to be more than at least 100 yards more than Eric Dickerson for me to be like, okay, that's his record.
He gonna get it. He gonna get it.
More games, yeah.
JT best back in the motherfucking NFL. Everybody forgot because he been hurt. When he's healthy, it's levels to it. JT MVP. I love it.
E-Dub, much love. See you Monday.
Love you guys. See you, bro.
You too, my guy. You see that? He's not love you guys. Like grown man, still other man that you love him. Ain't no soft shit. That's real shit. Because life is short. Anything can happen at any moment.
I've been telling you that. I say love all the time.
I love you, JB.
I love you.
All right. Say that shit. It ain't soft. Real man know that.
I know.
Me and my homie, we say it all the time. Me, Sheldon, my homie Ju Jack in the group chat. Love y'all boys. Life too short. You know what, chat?
I got love for you.
Y'all talk a lot of shit, chat, but I love y'all, chat. I really do. I love y'all. I wish y'all the best. I love you, Rio.
I got love for you.
I love you, Rio. I love you, D Jones. There's love out here, homie.
I don't love them.
I love you,
I got love for them.
What's the difference?
Like I'll save Ash first. Anyway, you fucked up the thing. I had a plan. 5-minute mark. Boom. We get another thing, but now we got to go over. So, thanks for long-winded. Staying long-winded.
Insurance company called me. Let's hurry get this shit done.
Thanks for long-winded in this.
Sorry.
Let's get into Coach JB's top 5 and bottom 5. Yeah. To end the show the right way before we do an underdog take and give you our picks of the night. Here it is, Smitty. Number 1, Texas Tech beating undefeated BYU in a bad way. I mean, it was 2 great defenses, number 1. First half, it was anyone's game. BYU was still in at least reach distance, and then they just never could close the gap, Smitty. Wake Forest, Smitty, continues to be a giant killer. And here's why. Let me keep going real quick. Jonathan Taylor, what he did overseas, he had the longest run of his career as well in that game. Texas A&M, just continue. They mud stomped a good Mizzou team. And then my boy from Compton, man, shout out, TJ Lateef gets it done. Actually makes Nebraska look much more formidable on offense, in my opinion, because my eyes fucking work. So I love what he did. And Nebraska, you got a problem. You got a motherfucking problem at quarterback next year. If you want to bring back Mahomes Jr., you got a problem. Number 1. Number 2. Now, bottom real quick, Smitty. Louisville. Virginia. You're number 1 and 2. You're number 1 and 2. You know why, Smitty? Because I'm macro.
Yep.
You allowed Miami back in it. Because you're in the same division, you're in the same conference. You lost to a Cal and a Wake Forest, and you allowed Miami to stay around when you could have put them out of consideration in that ACC. That's why. See, a lot of you don't think that way because you're micro. Macro level, those 2 teams had everything to lose, Smitty, and lost. Everything, Smitty. Now the U is alive, Smitty. The U is alive, and Steve Kim is happy as shit.
Yeah.
UW, shame on your motherfucking self. You should be saying on your motherfucking self. You lost to a team that had a lame duck head coach and fickle, weakly ass, and you allowed the punter to be the leading passer, and you lost to a punter at quarterback, homie.
That's Bailey's school. That's Bailey's squad.
Homie, you lost to the punter who had the most yards passing, homie.
Yes.
You should be ashamed of your motherfucking self, Washington.
And y'all, that's a fact too, by the way. He's not just like being sarcastic. That the punter led them in passing.
Yeah. And by the way, yeah, because I need to put this on when I said that?
Like, yeah, it's a fact. Like, no bullshit.
Yeah, that's a journalistic take. Number one. Number two. See, this is what happens, homie, when coaches get figured out. See, what happens when your coach gets figured out by your locker room, that you're shopping jobs while you're on the job, they quit on you. This motherfucker wants to go to UCLA for some fucking unknown reason. He wants to leave Washington, take another job. He just left Arizona, take another job. This motherfucker just bounced around like a ping pong machine. Your players figured you out, homie. They don't want to play for you. There's no way in the world that you came back against a Maryland team down 21 and beat them earlier in the year. And then you play Ohio State pretty damn well at home. And then you're in the mix. You got a good team. And you lose to fucking Wisconsin to the punter. Texans without C.J. Stroud, Davis Mill.
I know they won, so you probably
that wasn't.
It should have been the Jags, probably the Jaguars.
It was the Jags. I think Bailey, wasn't it? The Jags. That's either my fat or whatever. I'll take the heat. The Jags. That's the Jags, not the Texans. Texans came back and won that game, obviously. And then Ole Miss. You know why I got Ole Miss on there, Smitty?
Why?
Because you week 9, you play Citadel. Shame on your motherfucking self playing the Citadel week 9, homie.
Don't do them like that, homie.
Shame on your motherfucking self for playing the Citadel. And you know who? Let's take the Texans off and let's put Jay Earn on there. Let's put Jay Earn on the bottom list because Jay Earn waits for us to have a fuck up like a human does, and humans fuck up.
Yeah.
And let's make sure that Jay Earn just watches the show to see if we fuck up. That's what Jay Earn literally comes in here for.
He ain't saying nothing the whole show.
Hasn't said nothing the whole show, but he waits for us to fuck up. So guess what, Jay Earn? Oh, AC Green looking ass. Your motherfucking ass. Oh, AC Green. Show his picture again. Oh, AC Green looking ass. You're the bottom 5, homie.
AC Green played forever, homie.
And guess what? Guess what Jay Earn and AC Green have in common?
What?
Either one of them got pussy. Either one of them has any pussy. That's why the motherfucker's so mad at life.
BYU, homie.
Motherfucker Jay Earn played at BYU. Still does, too. Still does play there.
Never left, homie.
Hell no.
Still getting a degree.
Hell yeah. Put Jay Earn on the bottom 5 every motherfucking day we do a list.
Hey, babe, start doing that shit for real. Put him at number 5 every week.
Yeah, homie. Fuck. You gotta be shitting me. Nah, that was on me. I put the Texans on there. I fucked that up. I fucked that up. Hey, let's dive in Underdog, man. This is this segment is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you go to Underdog right now and download the app and use our promo code Smitty, Coach JB, and get you $100 now. $100 on your first $5 bet. So head on over to Underdog today and make sure that you understand that our promo code gets you $100. So make sure you head on over there right now. Use the promo code Coach JB. Let's dive into it, Smitty, because I got a hell of a take, and it's not just football tonight. Real quick, so you know, it's not just football.
Ooh, you got like I don't know. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leg parlay.
Yeah.
How much to make? How much?
Well, Smitty, here it is. It's $100 on a $5 bet that you can get using our promo code. You must be 18, obviously. 19 in Alabama and Nebraska. 19 in the prime sexuals in Colorado. And 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. Present in the state. Must be present in the state. Underdog Fantasy operates. See terms. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play like Big King? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 HOPE line at 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. Smitty, I've been betting Underdog every day.
A lot of money right here, homie.
We got a lot of people betting Underdog using our promo code. Shout out to all you guys using Underdog. Make sure that you're selecting a player higher or lower than the number, and a player for higher or lower than the stat. So make sure you guys understand that's how it works. on Underdog. And yeah, Smitty, I'm going high on everything today.
Let's do it, homie. You got Saquon Barkley higher than 76.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, Green Bay's a fraud, I think. I'm with Edub. I think Saquon gets back going tonight.
You got A.J. Brown higher than 57.5 receiving yards.
Yep. I think Jalen Hurts is going to hit Devontae Smith and A.J. some big shots tonight against quarters.
But then you also got Jalen Hurts going higher than 195.5 passing yards.
Makes sense, right?
I ain't mad about it.
But it makes sense, right? If you got two guys that are going to at least get 100 right there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But then you also got this, though, JB. You got Devontae Smith going higher than 54.5 receiving yards.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those two right there is 100 yards, right?
But then you also got Dallas Goedert going higher than 3.5 receptions.
3.5 catches for Goddard, easy, because he's going to get that other, damn near 90 yards.
That's 4 or more. But then you got on the other side, you got Christian Watson. He's always hurt, getting over 2.5 receptions.
He got to catch 3 balls, no?
I mean, you would think so. 3 balls. I mean, he should be able to catch 3 balls, NFL receiver. But then, last but not least, though, you switch the whole sport. And then you got Luka Doncic getting more than 34.5 points on me.
Oh, yeah, that's easy. Charlotte?
That's damn near 40 points, though.
But damn near he averages that.
Best player in the league, damn near then.
He damn near without LeBron is averaging that.
Are you saying Luka's better, without LeBron, and the Lakers are better without LeBron as well?
I'm with Paul Pierce.
We got to get Paul on the show, damn near.
We got to get Paul on the show because LeBron should come off the bench when he comes back.
You agree with the homie?
I do.
Well, there it is, y'all. Underdog, man. 7-layer right here. Make you some money. Use the promo code JB. And let's make money together, homie.
Smitty, you'll do your shitty list tomorrow. And then
I don't want to do it no more now. You disrespect it all the time. You call it shitty, and then waters it down to where when I say it, now the chat is already thinking it's bullshit. So now I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah. Hey, Rio, actually, since we've been doing the over the bet number shit, I have lost. You're right. But I used to take over all the time, and I used to win all the time. I used to win all the time. So it's going to happen again. Don't get it twisted. It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again.
That's back in the
day. Anyway, catch me on Unpaid later, on Dan Cilio later, on Whitlock Friday later. I got 1,000 shows, homie. God damn. Catch me on those guys later on, man. I'll be on those guys' show later today, man. I got a lot of shit going on today, man.
I got a meeting with Red Bull in 20 minutes. I got to hop off. And then
with who?
With Red Bull. Oh, yeah. I think I'm doing we'll talk offline.
I don't like talking offline.
I'm hosting something Wednesday for Red Bull. I'm hosting something Wednesday for Red Bull. I think from 10 to 3 or some shit. I think it's at Cal State or some shit. I don't know. I got the call to go over all the details. So we'll figure it out. I'll talk to you. Good money. So I gotta do it.
Oh, you mean in person?
Real good money type shit.
But I'm saying you're saying that you gotta leave here early because you gotta go there.
I don't know yet. I don't know the drive from where I'm at to where we're gonna be at. I'll figure out all the details right now. Nah, it's fake picture. It's fake picture. You know I sell the fake picture. That's right. Make that money. See, Mo support me. She support her brother.
Well, Nick, I never heard from you. I was going to take you to the Laker game. But anyway. Anyway, man, we'll be back on here tomorrow. Talk that talk Tuesday.
Yeah.
I actually agree with Gene or Ron. Ron got the sniper on you and shit, but I actually agree with him because, even though the red dots on your forehead and all that shit from him out of Nashville or where Kentucky backwoods, the bottom line is this show's damn near too big to reschedule this show. We're not where we were 3 years ago where we just started off. We're just hit and miss. You can leave and go to Indianapolis for a WNBA game or some shit. We're damn near shit comes after us now. You told me I can't leave early for Whitlock, so I pushed it to 9. I out of respect, I did what my co-host asked me to do.
But you still be down there rushing at the end, though, to get off our show to get to his shit, number one. Number two, you just left last Friday, if I'm not mistaken, to go to the fucking court when me and Big King had to do the whole show by ourselves down there.
The Coach AB Show at gmail.com, Monique. That's where you can find me right there. What happens, Minnie?
Why you give out the email, homie?
She asked for it. What happened?
Just give her your Instagram. I'm saying you just left Friday. And me, I did the whole show by myself down there. It
was a good day Friday.
It was a great Friday. It was one of our highest views.
Well, not for show. I'm talking about in court. But anyway, you got caught off guard a little bit. I know we can't really say a lot because it was a very unique situation, but you got a call from me in court. Did you not?
I did.
What did you? Can you break that down a little bit? Did you think it was fake?
I mean, like, I'm out with my wife about to enjoy a beautiful dinner at Joey's in Manhattan Beach. I missed your initial call because I was like, trying to get our table booked and all that shit. I checked my phone.
What'd I say?
I checked my phone. Can I say what you said? Like that?
Yeah.
That's cool, right? I get a text that said 911. And like, if you're from the hood, like, that's some serious shit going on. So I'm thinking like, damn, we called a homie. So I called a homie. I'm like, hey, what's good? Like, and I'm talking normal too. I'm like, what's good, motherfucker? Like, I'm talking, I'm cussing and shit. I didn't know I'm on speaker, and like I'm in court now. And I don't really know if I can say much more after that. But
you're what? You're what now?
I'm in the middle of a court session, and I get sworn in with no fucking. So now I'm running out the restaurant, and I'm walking outside like this with my right hand up, like, you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So like, I'm like, yeah, I guess I do. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to even say. I've never been to court in my life.
What I say when I grab the phone, I say, hey, Smitty, what'd I say?
You said, hey, Smitty, real quick, answer these questions. Be honest. Tell them the full truth. Don't lie. I said, what the fuck is he talking about? And so, long story short, man, answered a few questions truthfully, and luckily, the people was on JB's side, and JB will not be going to prison. So that's the good thing. And he don't have to do nothing. He good.
It had nothing to do with criminal activity at all, by the way. So for the audio listeners, Smitty's just fucking with everybody. But that's a true story. What he just said is true story, but it had nothing to do with criminal. It was totally something else.
All right, JB will not have to pay nothing or nothing. He don't owe nothing. He can move on. So.
But anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for Talk That Talk Tuesday. My bladder's going to burst. I got to take a piss. And
I got locked up because of this motherfucker. Basically, like, in summation, I didn't got locked up.
Smitty, when you heard her sister was a judge, by the way.
That's what made me feel more comfortable, though. I could tell by how she sounded. She was good looking, and she was feeling me.
I damn near cracked. But go ahead.
She was feeling me through the phone. Because at the end, she asked the defendant or whatever a question.
The plaintiff
a question, and I thought she was talking to me because I'm not physically present. So I responded to her question, and I made her laugh. That's what really did the thing.
And I saved you kind of without – people don't realize, like, I damn near should be a lawyer. The judge actually said, are you a lawyer?
That part made me nervous, though. When you
not a lawyer.
When you said what you said, and then she rebutted, and she came back, I was like, fuck. I'm like, all right, because now I don't know what you said before. I'm under oath. I got whoa, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on right now. So now I don't know what this is.
And you was trying to eat like shrimps, and you was like a lot going on.
I'm on date night. The wife ain't seen me all week, been worked the whole time.
Did your wife listen to it live?
No, so I ran out real quick because we were waiting in the front to get her to our table. So I ran out. By the time I came back, she was at the table sitting down. She's like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, well.
Homie, when the judge said swear, man, and then the broad stood up and just swore you in, and you're just like on speakerphone, homie.
What the fuck is going on?
I thought you were just gonna like hang up.
I should have.
I was like, fuck, homie, just get sworn in. So let me ask you something. You walk out of the thing on speakerphone. You're not on Zoom.
Right.
So did you raise your right hand?
Yeah. I don't know why. I swear to God, I don't know why I did it. I just got nervous. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I've never been to court. I don't know what's going on. I didn't even hear
raise your right hand on speakerphone.
I didn't even hear the full sworn. Like, I heard her begin, and I blanked out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Can we reenact it real quick as we close out? Can we reenact it real quick as we close out?
Yeah, that's all I got. 911. Oh, shit. Hold on, baby. JB calling.
Hey, Smitty. Real quick, Smitty.
Hello, what's going on, homie?
Hey, homie, real quick. Just listen, man. Something going on. Just be truthful real quick. Nothing major. Just be truthful real quick.
All right.
Please swear, man. You know what I'm saying? Will you please stand? Raise your right hand. You will tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Swear to God.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you. This Darnell. This is a judge. What did you do on the night of?
I was so nervous, y'all. I was like, I want to get my man.
It looked like I lifted his hand at Joey's.
They were looking at me like, what the fuck this brother doing? I'm walking in between people and shit.
They damn near thought you was doing some weird shit.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk shit, huh?
And I'm black. I wasn't doing that shit. You know, Elon, he fucking Nazi in them. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was crazy. We made it through. You didn't pay what you paid, and we good, homie. So you owe me, though.
Now I damn near could give you some money now.
You owe me. Big.
Mike Bundy actually owes you.
Mike Bundy owed me $500. He said, I will give you $500.
Mike Bundy owes you $450.
He sent me $50 as like good faith. He said, if you show up, I'll send you the rest of the $450. I ain't getting shit.
Mike Bundy damn near owes you $450.
Damn near a liar, homie. Damn near can't trust Bundy no more.
Hey, man, we'll be back tomorrow. Talk that talk Tuesday.
You didn't send me $500, Bundy. I'm going to check right now. Don't lie. 500. Let me see.
I don't want to see it. If he bids you 500, I'm be hot, really. So I don't want to see it. No, I don't want to see it. I'm out.
I'm about to see right now.
You in the show, Smitty. I got to take a piss.
He ain't sent me no 500. He sent me 50. And he said he would send me the rest if I pull up. And he didn't do it, homie. He lied to me, homie. He lied, chat. Not a man of his word, chat. But listen, we got to go. I got a meeting with Red Bull in 4 minutes. Appreciate y'all for hopping on. Love y'all. Have a great day. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Talk that talk Tuesday. Bailey, Paris, everybody else, we out. Peace.